Go, where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, where the ones go? It's a shit show, put you front row. Talking shit, bro, let your tongue show. Money over bitches and above hoes. That is still my favorite love quote. Put the gun aside, what the fuck for? I sleep with the gun, and she don't snow. What the fuck, yo? Where the love go?
Gee, that's a little loud.
What the heck is going on with that?
Just a tiny little bit loud.
Somebody took over your stream already? Jesus.
Hold on.
Somebody shut the old neighbor the fuck up.
All right. Yeah, somebody had an echo. That was a good intro, and then the motherfucker fucked it up. I mean, and then Fabio, his ass keeps logging in and out. Motherfucker, get your shit right, god damn it. That was a good ass intro, and your ass fucked it up, god damn it. Fabio in the black. Put your ass on the screen, man. You're not,
No, don't put your ass on the screen, motherfucker.
Yeah, don't put your ass on the screen. Put your face on the screen.
And by the way, Paul, to quote Joe Montana and Airheads, if it's too loud, you're too old.
No, that was just louder than the rest of the intro, is what that was. That was.
Well, I don't know what was going on, so I can redo the intro if you want. But it was a good song.
No, fuck no, dude. No. We're here now.
Well,
let's move forward. We ain't going back.
Shit, okay.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Why? Where can they find you? Oh, sorry.
You can find me at Twitter.
This is what I'm talking about. People just hijack my people's shows and shit. You know what we were talking about?
Your peoples. Your peoples.
Yeah.
Ain't none of your fucking peoples on this fucking chat.
Like
pay for it?
Are we talking about Nia peoples? Oh.
How much was it?
What was what? What was what? All right, so let's go
How
ahead and
much
get
was that whore on a fucking strip when you went to go cruising, motherfucker?
Oh my God.
Shit, I didn't go anywhere this week. My ass got hit by a car. That's the problem.
Wize is paying for pussy.
No,
there are a lot of people streaming from Mola Ram's child slavery.
No, you know what it was? You got hit by a car because that was the pimp of the girl you didn't pay. He was.
No, it's because he's Asian.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
and he was probably Italian, and he just wanted to hurt you.
No, maybe I didn't put out well
that.
enough. Maybe that's the problem. That was what it was, or something like that.
Probably he was checking some hole on the side of the road. That's what happens.
He left the hotel with the dildo in his ass, and she wanted it back.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, once it's mine, it's mine. I'm shit. I ain't sharing shit with nobody. Fuck.
I'm checking holes, man.
Let's go, Metroid.
What's up? Yeah, boy.
Welcome everyone to Wize with Wize. We got a big ass show for tonight, and boy, babies,
Man,
if
get
you
that shit off the
not
fucking screen.
I don't got a big ass. I'm a
shit
white boy.
off the screen, and I don't mean the guests and the host. Get that white shit off the screen.
Oh, you don't want to hear this? You don't want to see the fucking chat?
KY Bab, second, third, and fourth. The fifth two. Get that shit off the stream.
Well, you wanted a fucking
You
chat
are blocking
on here.
our faces with that shit. Take that shit off. People in the chat can see the chat, fuck boy.
Good Lord.
Why
See,
we
it's
gotta
going
see
well
the
already.
shit? Yo, Dolph, why we gotta see the chat twice?
Just to make sure that you saw it.
Fuck.
Did you see it already?
Stop
Did you see it
fucking
already?
with shit when we live, Wise.
Hey, if he wanted everybody to see the chat, then he should just stay with StreamYards.
Stop.
Is that a shot? I mean, you PC elitist or some shit like that. Just because your ass can't afford a Mac, that's the reason you're gonna be talking shit like that to me, man. It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
Dude, my PC will drop kick your Mac across
when you get your weight up and can afford a Mac, you come and talk to me.
Macs are not PC. They're just fucking thin ass heavy paperweights with screens.
It don't matter. It does what the fuck I wanted to do, and it costs $5K.
You don't need a Mac to watch Pornhub, motherfucker.
Wait, hang on.
I don't need to watch Pornhub. I don't need to watch Pornhub.
Hey, you gotta be
I just need to know Rich Stretch
Had enough to drink for this shit yet.
Hey, Wise, what's this doing for you?
Hey, you guys need to be quiet so Paul can talk.
Hey, hang on.
Give him a shot. Give him a shot.
That Mac you're using cost you $5K. You
Especially
paid
you, Lemon.
you paid like $4,500 are too much. Okay, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, listen, I didn't know you were editing the next fucking Avengers film, Wise.
Yo, why is Bushido here? Nobody
Welcome
asked
everyone
for
to
the
Wasted
segment.
with Wize. Yes, I apparently I was doing a podcast, but apparently this is an episode of the Brady Bunch. I guess.
I better see your fucking name in the credits of Avengers Doomsday, motherfucker. You spent $5,000 on a goddamn Mac.
I sure as hell did. I got a fucking Mac Pro. That shit was expensive. I'll get out. I had to sell a kidney.
You
Good thing
got
it was my left kidney.
What do you do on your Mac Pro?
Pornhub.
Nothing. Can't even tell you right now.
I grade
Yeah.
paperwork.
A lot of Pornhub.
Yeah, there's that too.
I have no fucking lag in my Pornhub.
Listen,
That's
is
internet
the true
access, but it ain't
definition
compute
of
power, but
He's got-
overkill, bro.
Yeah, he's got 40 tabs open at any given time.
Listen, I have like a Mac Mini, and it can do all the shit you need a fucking Mac to do.
Hold on,
what you
Leah,
need
hold
an
on.
extra
Nova,
$3,000 worth of power.
You're
Nova.
used to
Jesus
you're used to
Christ.
playing with small shit. Not
Lemon,
me.
did you finally figure
I
it out?
guarantee you he has his own profile on there too.
Yo, listen,
Bro, I
Nova.
actually edit videos for the channel.
You edited
Fucking
3
has-
videos, motherfucker.
You
Here,
got
where,
it on the
where do you want your
computer,
goddamn
motherfucker.
trophy? Here's your trophy for your 3
Wow,
fucking
that shows
videos.
that's appreciation for you.
You
What a
got
brief-
a
when did your fat ass do anything, Bushido? So shut the fuck up.
Hey,
Watch
hey,
us
hey,
over
I'm
easy.
just defending Nova.
Yo, you don't call
I'm
people
just
fat
defending Nova.
when their neck matches their whole body. They're just a blob.
No. No,
Big
as
bone.
kids,
Big bone.
as kids, we
Yo,
call
my
them
bad.
weebles.
Scene from Friday.
That's almost on
As-
the stuff.
Yo, my
Yeah.
bad.
The neck
As
match the
kids,
body.
we called them weebles, because weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Cozy, who are you about to assassinate? Cozy, who are
Younger
you about
people
to
don't know what you're talking
assassinate?
about, Paul.
That's
What
not
do you
cozy.
mean?
Look at her nose. She got surgery on her nose. Look at her nose. What happened? That's not cozy.
Just surgery.
What?
or no.
What the fuck happened?
What?
Yo, that's Michael Jackson.
What do you mean?
No, that nose is not natural. That nose is augmented by the
Hey,
glasses over time
listen.
as she
That
grew.
Yes.
cockatiel got hungry.
Yeah, there you go. That's better. 'cause
Cockatiel
I
got
thought you
hungry.
just got a nose job. I thought
Why
you
I
got
just
your-
realized we're talking about her.
She just
Why
paid
would you
for a
think-
butt lift. What do you think? What do you want her to do?
but
She's on
Cozy's
college
answer.
money.
Why would you think that I'd have a nose job?
She got a Venezuelan nose vanish.
Like what?
That's
Fucking
solid
stupid.
gold right there.
I love the nose,
Let's get
honestly.
started, guys.
Start
Let
it.
me start off with my guy in the
God.
far left corner. The man.
I was about to say, don't call me
Staring
You don't
at
even
the
know his
screen.
name. You don't even know his name.
It's okay. It's called Alzheimer's, motherfucker. I'm trying to deal with it, okay?
I was trying to get me.
Let my ass be. All right. Doom!
Oh man.
Doom!
Oh,
How's
Cozy
your
got
week
the
been
fro
going?
going.
What you
Looks
been doing? What you
good.
been playing, boss?
Thanks.
Let's see. Week's been going pretty good. It's Friday. As for
You ain't
playing
got no
games,
job.
I
You ain't
haven't.
got shit to do.
I haven't
shit.
played.
Oh my god.
I haven't played any games since August.
He's played Starfield. You see his background?
Since
I,
August?
yeah, I put that on there. I don't know.
Whoa. You didn't live that long.
I haven't played anything. I've been watching nothing.
Gone with
You've not even
Goose
played with
Square
yourself?
has
Wow,
been
you're a busy
gone
individual.
before.
That's like saying I ain't got no pussy since 1987.
Just
And you're
about.
the only one who can
That
say
is
that and
almost
say it with a
equivalent.
straight face, too.
I was two, bitch.
I will
I was
sit there
2
and
years
say
old.
this. And this is probably thrown towards Paul's way.
Uh-huh.
I think it was last Friday
He
or
doesn't look the way
Saturday.
I thought he would
I
look.
probably watched the most disturbing movie I think ever. If any of you guys have heard
wedding movie?
of a Serbian film,
No,
Disturbian?
we don't watch that.
a Serbian film.
Don't watch
Oh,
that.
no,
That's
no,
right. You
no.
got- you
Listen,
got it.
like I've heard it
That's
before. I don't
not
watch
saying
anything
woman
or
get her ass
First
rammed.
of all, I don't know what it
What
is
the-
with you white guys.
I'll put
Hold
it
on,
this
hold on.
You
Let
don't
me
watch
let me
these
let me
crazy
say
movies.
something real quick.
Let-
Hold
let
on.
me- Let me sit there and say
There is
this.
a lot of people here. Let this motherfucker get through his intro, please.
Please.
And
Please.
Yo, for some reason, whenever
There's a
you
lot of
talk, and I
people
look
here
at
today.
it,
Right,
and
I
look at
totally
the
agree with
screen,
you, Lemon.
I swear you're
But
talking to
wait,
me.
Doom, is a Serbian film the title, or are you just saying it's a Serbian?
No,
film?
that's
the
what's called,
title of the
Serbian
movie.
film.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. I'll give you
Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
20 seconds.
Nah, you don't.
No, just
Watch
go. Let him finish.
watch
Let him finish.
So
I can give you
Here for
two
calling
movies you know
1-800
you want to
movie
watch.
phone.
they take this aging porn guy and they make an art movie. I just will sit there and say this: if you have kids, don't watch it.
I mean, you got good sense. Don't watch it.
Oh,
So,
don't
as
watch a
someone who
movie
likes
with an
human
porn guy
centipede
on.
at
Okay,
all.
great. Thank you.
Doom, why are
It's
you
been
telling
banned,
us
and
it
I
then?
can't tell you how many
No.
countries the movie has been banned, but it is one of those
Women already saw it
psychological
anyway.
What
horror
possessed you
movies.
to watch it, for Christ's sake?
Because everybody's
there's
been
this
talking
guy-
about it.
There's this guy I watch
It's
on
old
TikTok, Ricky something. He does all these horror movie things, and that was one of his picks. I'm like, everybody
I
keeps
think you
talking
should
about this
unwatch
damn
that
movie.
motherfucker.
You
No,
can't.
Unwatch
actually,
it,
he's giving
wow.
out some pretty good movies.
Hopefully
like
you
I
watch
just
some
watched
cartoons
the
after that.
Monkey. That,
I love the monkey.
The monkey was
was
actually
the
pretty
monkey
cool.
that
Wize like
oh, shit.
spanking his monkey.
They shit.
think of,
Ever since fucking Xbox killed off the monkey lady, I've been really fucking
Listen,
depressed.
Damn it, I can't think of
nothing affects me. I grew up watching fucking John
Anthony,
Carpenter's The
Perkins,
Thing.
Oswald
No, no, no.
Oswald
no,
who?
It's
No,
not. It's
no.
not.
Oswald
So-
Perkins.
It's not on that vibe.
Oswald
Oswald
Perkins
Cobblepot.
directed the monkey.
I wish
I
it was on
really-
that
Amazing
vibe.
short story.
Okay,
That was
love,
actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a funny horror movie, but a Serbian film. Again, if you have kids, do not watch
Why'd
it.
you even
because
bring that up anyway?
the
Yeah,
way-
like, why?
Because
Sounds like games to
First
me.
of all, nobody on the panel heard of that shit, and he's
No, I have.
traumatized.
I know what it is.
Actually, yeah.
I
Why
know.
am I not fucking
Cozy
surprised
heard it.
that
Not
of all the
surprised if
people on this
Cozy
panel
heard
that have
it.
not
No,
heard this
here's
shit,
the
Cozy
thing.
has?
Oh, I'm not
unfortunately.
surprised.
No,
Cozy
but
heard it.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I love the human centipede. I love fuck that.
Oh,
shit.
God.
You know what?
disturbing than
I
that.
laugh at
I
this
will
on
never
this.
Watches
watch-
all of these movies with her toy.
I will never watch a Serbian
With a
film. I'll
scalpel.
never
Yeah.
watch it. I will
That's-
never watch
Let
it.
me.
She watches all these
Here,
movies
guys,
sharpening her
Human
scalpel.
Centipede is messed up because it's that body horror thing. This
That's the
this
ass to mouth
here
thing, I
goes
think.
so far because it has to do with kids and what happens
Oh, dude.
to the kids.
No, no, no,
Okay,
no, no, no.
It
okay.
messes
Oh, that's
up
enough,
really
bro.
bad.
Oh my
I-
god.
I know the movie he's talking about.
This is a
Listen,
great
I don't wanna
recommendation.
hear
your
Let's all
curiosity
watch
to
it.
get
to you.
Stream it.
All of you
No.
guys,
Right?
curiosity
Everybody
is
can
get
watch
you.
it on
Don't
Fandango for nothing.
don't let it.
How
Don't let
about
it
we
get you.
just
Has
get
ads.
together and watch it on Quest 3? Come
Absolutely
on.
not.
I'm good.
Absolutely not. I never need to
good.
see
I
it.
could definitely do that.
Yeah, we would love
I'm
that.
My
good.
son.
It'll look like a 180-inch screen. It'll be amazing.
Right.
I don't
It'd be
know
like
if you want
watching
that
on
big of a
IMAX.
screen to watch the shit that's going on in that. movie.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be
Oh.
great. It's
First
like
of all,
right there.
we should
Right.
be questioning
Fucking
you
thanks.
because you finished the movie, motherfucker.
The reason why listen, it's Halloween. I'm in my Halloween phase.
Got to do
Watch
with
all these
anything.
horror- I
It's
just got
Halloween in my
funny
house.
movie.
We not watching
Did
that
anybody
type of
watch
shit.
28
That's
years
not a
later?
Halloween
That
movie.
shit
Did anybody
was
see
trash.
28 years
That
later?
shit was
Yes,
trash.
28
That
years
shit was
later.
28
garbage.
years later was great.
Yeah, remember all those
Oh
horror
my
movies
God.
with the pedophilia and child rape? Those are the best horror movies.
That's what we want. That's a good Halloween.
28 years later
That's
was
such the
trash.
perfect movie for the kids.
Oh my
But
God,
28
20 years later,
was
trash.
good.
The editing was
The-
trash. The camera
whole
cuts
thing
were
is
Yo,
trash.
that shit was
Makeup effects were
The
trash.
shit was made with an Obama phone. That shit is
there-
horrible.
Here's
I
Doomslayer.
mean, you do
Thank
do
you,
get
Doomslayer.
pretty
The
good,
drop in quality
Yo,
in damn near every
That's
aspect of that
twice.
film.
We
from the
want one
previous
more
two.
recommendation for you, Doom, so you never talk about fucking movies.
Oh, I'll give you. If you not watch any of the Scream movies because they all suck except for the first.
There's not enough children in it, right? Not
One
enough
more.
kids. Yeah, I know.
They are trash.
Doom said they was chasing the kids, but they had clothes on. Fuck.
Yo, all I gotta say is Samson. Jesus Christ, Samson is definitely Samson. Holy fuck!
Somebody shut
If
it.
you ever watch
shut
the movie,
shut
it's
his-
not on
no,
Netflix.
no, Doom. Stop
Okay,
right
we're good.
there.
We're good.
Listen.
Oh,
All right. So
Oh,
next
one
panel
more.
member.
Wait,
Yeah.
Respect
Wait
on
a
this
second.
woman's name, God damn
Okay.
it.
Wise, I got
Why?
one more for you. I
Where
got
the
one
fuck
more
is
for
Jesus
you.
and who in the hell invited him?
He ain't played no games, but he's watching kid porn. Thank you.
Wise, I got one more for you.
Go
With
ahead.
9 millimeters.
And
9
it's not-
millimeters, another one
Don't
similar
watch
to
it in front of
that.
your kids. It's
It's
called
Let him get through it
Liars.
quickly. Maybe we'll get to somebody else quicker.
It's
Hey,
called
Wise, don't
Monster,
you still have the ability
the
to cover
Game
people's
Story.
mics?
Okay, wait. Okay, first of all, let's go ahead one at a time.
When
Okay, first,
when I'm controlling the stream, yes.
okay, first, Doom, go ahead. Finish off your second take.
It's all it's called
type
is
to each other.
Monster, the Ed Gain Story. I started watching that.
Yeah,
That's what
it started today.
Did
Yeah,
this
that just dropped
motherfucker
today on
said
Netflix.
I
It
had
all
to finish
started with him
off
asking
with?
what games have you been playing.
Ooh, kids
You
and
guys just
finishing
do
off
not
with.
know how to sort of talk. Just
Hey,
because
by
you
the way,
guys,
that's
the
what we
last
needed.
time
We
you
needed
were in the
sound
school,
effects.
last time you guys
Hang
were in
on.
school, Helen Keller was a
Hang on.
student. Fuck, that doesn't mean you don't.
Hang on. Hang on. It's pronounced Gein, by the way. Ed Gein, who is the
Yeah,
serial
Ed
killer
Gein.
from Wisconsin.
Yo, we already
from-
got one teacher in here. We don't need two, motherfucker.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here every
my
week. No, I'm just saying, if you're interested in the real life story behind like Psycho, Silence of the Lambs.
Damn it,
And-
Paul! I was going to answer that.
Oh yeah.
Paul,
Oh, yeah.
Paul,
Oh,
come
yeah.
on, man. We're
Offline
old,
talk.
just like
He's
you
not into
and
that. He's
everybody
into
else.
R.
Old
Kelly's
just
fucking
like
sex
you.
tapes.
Come on, Paul. Well, we're not as old, but you know.
Some
But
are
you've
younger,
seen, you've heard of
some
those
are
movies,
older.
and I know you've
Oh,
heard
hell
of
yeah.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs. Everybody's heard of that movie.
Next thing, Doom is going to say that the remake with Vince Vaughn is the superior Psycho.
No, that was awful. That was bad.
You and Owen Wilson.
Dude, are you going to take that shit sitting down?
No, he's gonna take it being quiet. Next.
We'll come back.
Find the mute button. Mute. Find the mute. Damn it.
This is going to be fucking organized chaos anyways all night. All right, let's go ahead and
It
go to my
always
next
is.
panelist. Fabio, the man.
Whoa, I thought you said your best panelist.
My
Nah.
next
Keep it
panelist,
short, Fabio.
Fabio, tell us
30 seconds.
Keep it
Go.
short. He's running
tell
out
us
of
what you've been doing
bandwidth.
this
You
week,
see his
boss
feet?
man. What you
Hey,
been
Paul,
doing?
you
What
should
you
have
been
pointed at
playing?
a watch on your wrist.
Okay,
don't
keep
got
it
that
short.
KY.
Wait, let
Firewire.
Fabio finish. Let Fabio finish.
Thank you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, please. You're good. You're good.
Let Fabio and his
Okay,
$20
thank you very much.
webcam.
Appreciate it.
Go.
Shut
ahead.
up.
Oh my lord, when everyone's quiet, the motherfucker starts talking. It's amazing. God damn it.
Hey, Fabio, I've got an extra camera here I can send you.
Hey, you can send that one to me. It'll take too long to
Shit,
get
my
to that.
shit. No,
Yes,
Fabio,
yes, potato.
Fabio,
Let him
I
finish
still
talking.
got that camera that we used when the kids were babies to, watch their crib. And shit, that shit looks better than that shit. What you got? I didn't send you that.
Listen,
You want my fucking
he-
cradle
he wants to use
my
the camera on the
I
original
am
Razor V3. That's his
old
prerogative.
I am
Fucking
willing
bar.
to fucking
I can't even
decapitate
talk.
myself live if y'all keep this up.
I support this.
Thanks, Lemo.
Go ahead.
Well,
go,
Jed-
no, seriously.
Well,
go.
the Wix
Well,
is
The
good.
question
Have
is,
them
how
check
long
if you
do
want.
use
Give
to
us a bigger
decapitate?
incentive.
Shut the fuck up.
Go ahead.
Fabio, please go ahead.
Thanks. The week's been good. Way too much work going on. Haven't been able to play that much, but yeah, I'm here. I managed to play a little bit of Helldivers 2 with the boys, as well as a little game that is on Game Preview called Jump Space.
How'd you like it?
Nice.
And that's it. That's
Cool,
basically.
That is all.
You told me to keep it short.
All right, so
No, I
that's
like
it.
that. Thank
Let's
you,
go to my
Fabio.
next panelist. Not really a
Thank you.
panelist, not
Helldivers
really a
with
guest, but a
the
panelist and a
boys.
guest. All right, here you go. My man, Darth. How's life been treating
Hi,
you, man? Long
I'm
time
Darth.
no
You big
see.
Garf.
I play games. Next.
Hi guys.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck have
He
you been
was
playing
frozen,
since the last we
in
saw you?
carbonite for the last 5 months.
I don't want to talk about it. Although I did have a
Besides, I had
birthday.
to come back before you come back here.
I didn't realize that fucking that Wize and I both had the. What month were you born in Wize? What was it? August or August? What?
29.
He was born in
Tell
the
us a-
13th
tell us a,
month
American
because he was
month.
born
Mine
in
is
hell.
older than the
So,
Gregorian
Indian month.
calendar.
Yeah, so he's so he's a month younger than me. I my birthday was on the 15th of July, 50th.
Is he?
So
Oh,
same thing.
wow.
God damn, you're
So there
that
you go.
old. Jeez.
Yes,
he
I
looks much
am.
older
Thank
than
you.
though.
Couldn't you tell by my voice, asshole? Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
Yeah, Wise looks much older than you. So
What the fuck?
Well,
Yeah,
at least my ass can fit on
Wise-
one
Yeah, you do
camera.
have a
Can we
really
say the
good-
same about shit about
Fuck
you?
you,
But
Wise. Technically, Wise, you don't look old. Fuck him. You look mummified.
says the two
Next.
when you buy a
says
car,
the
Next
two
on that
fat
list,
asses
by
that
the way.
need four
and the actual
It
description
says,
of the car, or how
says
many
the
miles it
fat
is.
ass who needs to buy himself a
And
new
he-
camera because
3
every time
miles
he
of
puts
country
one camera
miles.
on himself, it breaks. Shit.
Wise is literally
Wise is literally street
Muha
miles.
from Thundercats. It's amazing.
Moonra.
Yo, listen. Yo, Fabio,
Take
you
this,
gotta,
scraphead fool.
yo, Fabio, you gotta talk between the lost packets, okay? I need you to talk between the lost packets so we can hear a whole sentence.
That's fine. God damn it.
All right, let's keep going.
No, it's not your fault, Fabio.
My bad, my bad.
All
It's
right,
not
I'll fuck with you, Fabio.
my
That's
favorite,
what to say.
my
You figured
favorite
that out?
bourbon
I
and
figured that
I
moonshine
out.
shall talk like this
motherfucker.
all the time now.
KY.
Oh,
How's your life, buddy? How's life been treating you? What you been playing?
My life's been good, bro. I'm just been trying to hold things down here on the farm, taking care of my chickens and my ducks and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing some Helldivers too, dog. I'm like,
light bill. You bought an outfit, stay at your mammy house, and keep a smart mouth. It's Project Pat, Memphis 10 represents the South. So pass the Joe, and we gon' stay kicking. Full of that mo-mo. Holla at a chicken. Chicken.
Okay, I'm catching up chicken heads.
Damn!
That song makes me want to do a drive-by. Let's go.
The drive-by the chicken coop.
Drive by the KFC.
I'm addicted to Helldivers too. Good. This past we've changed the format up on the Game Set Live podcast. On every other Wednesday, we'll do a traditional podcast. Every other Wednesday, we'll cover the news and stuff. But the Tuesdays in between, or the Wednesdays in between, we will do game streaming that is called Slipping in Game Time with KY and the boys.
Yeah.
We just did our first episode Wednesday.
That's why to stop doing that. I mean, Bob to stop doing that.
I heard the first half of that, and my mind just imagined the second half
to that show.
Listen, if you take the boys out of
tonight? I'm doing slipping in with the boys with KY.
With KY. That's what I'm saying. If you could take the boys part out,
I did this. I did the first episode a month ago, all by myself.
You should be doing that by yourself.
Shut up. I did a live game stream of
Did
me
it look
playing,
like a dragon?
And I named it Slipping It In with KY. And YouTube banned it as soon as I published it.
I wonder why. How could that be?
So now it's Slipping In Game Time with KY and the boys. And
the boys. They should have banned that too. In the boys. Slipping in KY in the boys. Tell ChatGPT to make a picture of that and watch what you get.
I mean, it don't matter what you call it if you're sitting down on oversized octopus tentacles.
But right now the struggle is real because I got 30 days. I got 30 days to get where I want to get in Helldivers 2 because another game is going to take over my life on October 30th, and that game is Arc Raiders.
Yes, agreed.
Oh, yes.
Agreed.
I want to have my ship modules fully upgraded on Helldivers 2 so that I can hop back and help anybody I need to and only have to work on stratagems and war bonds, not my ship anymore.
Man, that's
Arc Raiders is going to be unreal.
Raiders, get your affairs in order now.
No, you've got
do it now.
Oh, this is the 3rd day of October. I've only got 27 days.
You're fucked, brother.
Wise, I gotta go. I'm 3 days behind, Wise. I gotta go.
All right.
Get him out.
So let's go ahead and introduce the next panelist who's also on his show as well. He asked me to play some music for him. So okay, Mr. Bushido, here you go.
Come on.
Ready?
No intros?
Yeah, well, for him, he
yes.
Gotta be some old 40 shit for his
this
old
was
ass.
needed.
Okay, here you go, Mr. Bushido.
This is dedicated to you, Paulie. Get that, Paulie?
I got that.
Yeah, man. This is dedicated to Paul.
I will let Paul dance to this.
Exactly. Get down, Paul. Get down.
Yeah. But you didn't put in my Cash App yet. So shut up.
Bushido, how's your week been going, buddy? What you been doing? What you been playing?
Good. It's all right. What's going on?
Doing well.
I've been playing Heck Divers with
I bet you was playing Heck Divers. With KY slipping it in with the boys.
Oh shit!
You got an awful lot to say today. I see.
No, I heard an awful lot. I'm just
why are we censoring that shit?
That's what I'm saying. That's
I'm
like
playing AT double.
I can't be mad at. I can't be mad
don't
at that. I'll jump on it too. Well,
Jesus,
dude, what?
Pause.
What?
I'm sure you didn't mean that, Bushido.
Yeah, I
we'll just
said
keep on moving on.
pause.
How
Do I gotta say pause? No Diddy. Jeez.
Instead, you said
I've been
pause
playing
for the
Helldivers.
Diddy.
That's all.
I haven't had
I've been
enough
playing
beer
Helldivers
anymore.
and trying to get some. I'm not usually an achievement chaser, but for some reason I want to chase the achievements in Wu Chang. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I got like 10 left.
Good. Very good game. Very good game.
All right.
He's right. It is.
I mean, well, okay.
Go super.
All right, next. Let's go to my
Okay,
next.
it's a hell of a drug.
Well, yeah, it is a hell of a drug. All right, let's go to my next next panelist. Let's see who's next here.
Don't clear your throat around these motherfuckers, and something might go in it.
Next penalist, please.
He's like, you thirsty?
I'm going to go put on my
the song that should have been played.
belt. I don't trust these motherfuckers around here.
My man Lemon.
Yeah, don't pick shit up. Just leave it.
You ready?
Leave it on the
Here we
fucking ground.
go.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Put the gun aside. What the fuck for? I sleep with the gun. And she don't snow. What the fuck, yo? Where the love go? Trade the ski mask for the muzzle. Where the suns go? It's the Swiss beat. That the drums go. If she's iffy, that the drugs go. If she says me, double cup toast. Got a duffel full of hundos. That the love go. Where's the uproar?
Like, you don't even know
What the
what that
fuck
song
though?
is.
Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. I let one go. Wow, get the fuck though.
Hi, my man.
Yo, what up? 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 What up?
We don't need you doing the fucking truffle shuffle on here, bitch.
Yo, what up? What up? You know what it is? Another week of gaming, another week of Wize, and another week of boy slides.
Boy
Bars.
sliding in, baby. How's your week been going, boss man? What you been doing?
It's gonna take us another week
Yo,
to get
first
through
of
these
all,
intros.
I like to shout out the people on Twitter because I tore their ass up. I lit a flame under their tail about this Game Pass life. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I put a flame under their ass.
Snappy Muslim Jim.
You should get that check.
I played a Call of Duty beta yesterday.
Oh,
And
what? Oh,
and I thought I was gonna fucking hate it because I looked like they had wall running. They really don't. You can like jump on the wall and like push yourself up to go through a window. It's not like wall running. So yeah,
It's called mantling.
It's like a half
mantling, right? It's like
a half step.
mantle.
Yeah, it's like a half step toward what
So-
it used to do. Yeah.
I was shitting on the game. From the fucking previews, it looked like he was running on walls. I said, "Fuck Advanced Warfighter." So I played yesterday. I streamed yesterday. Marvel Invasions.
Tokon, whatever it's called.
No. Marvel Invasions. The
Marvel
2
Rival.
fighter.
Oh,
I started off with that. They got the demo on Steam. Go check that shit out. I was streaming on my Ally X. It was playing fantastic. I thought that shit played well. And right when I got into it, the demo ended. But yeah, man, it's been a good week of gaming. 2K26. I don't really like the layup shit, but I made a lot of people quit this week. So I still got my touch. We got the touch. We got the power. So I had a great week of gaming. I did a lot of hours this week, and yeah, I went at it with KY Bob on the fucking on Twitter, and I don't know what the fuck happened there, but whatever.
Because every tweet you tag me in, you're fucking capping.
No, I was just showing you. First of all,
Then just go do
KY,
what
not
you're
letting you
gonna
get away with
do
this.
and not.
No.
Yeah, Bobby, call him out.
We are tech heads. I'm sharing tech that I'm interested in with another tech head.
Bobby, that's not
Then
what it looked like to me.
No, that's not what it looked like to me either.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you what I was doing.
Looked like you were dumping loads on
share
it. That's all it looked like to me.
Exactly.
No,
But telling
It
me
was like
why
you
you're
took a
going to
dump
choose
truck,
it over
pulled it up,
something
and then
else,
dumped
that's
it.
capping.
it's not capping. Capping is when you talk about shit that
Exactly.
you're not gonna get.
Exactly. That's exactly
you
When I
bragging
enjoy
about it.
fucking
That's
with
what
you. It's
capping
not when
is.
I do it
I'm
accidentally.
excited
It's
for
okay.
new tech, and I'm sharing it with my brother who also likes tech. That's what I was doing. If you
What was the
notice,
tag?
the tag wasn't. The
It
tag
seemed real
wasn't
aggressive,
for
though.
you. The tag was see these other motherfuckers who worry about what I be doing, but I just I tagged you and a couple other people.
Yeah, capping is just talking a bunch of shit that you really don't believe yourself.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah,
what it
I'm not
seemed
doing
like,
that. I
though.
really want that GPD. Whoa.
Nah, that's cap.
You want the D?
Yo, shut the fuck up, no neck.
Did you just say you wanted the D?
He's from
First
New York,
of all,
so your
you the only
motherfucker is
person-
like.
wait,
he's
the
He
like,
wants that.
only-
He wants
yo,
that
listen,
Greek
buddy,
penis.
hey, buddy, hey,
Yo, listen,
motherfucker.
the only person I know that brings the same place. Throw your
Throw
neck
some
up
D's on
on it.
him.
Yo, listen, don't be talking to me, Bushido. Your anatomy is fucked up. Your neck and your brain is in your face, motherfucker. Leave
My
me
neck.
alone.
My back.
He just said take another edible.
Yeah, I got your
You're not the
money.
only person tagged in this shit. It was other people. Then you showed me the other shit. I said, that's the same fucking hardware. Whatever. Okay, I said, no problem.
All right, let's keep
Not
going.
really.
Let's keep going.
It really wasn't a jab or nothing. I just was sharing. Most people I can't even share.
It was real aggressive, though.
You don't
That
have to
was a
jab
real
at somebody
aggressive-
that
You
jabs
was not
himself.
tagged,
It's okay.
Bushido.
You
I
didn't
saw
tag
it,
me
though.
either. And
Fucking,
I am
saw it, though.
you fucking Twitter stalker.
All right, let's keep going. All right, man, Metroid. After a couple of weeks hiatus, are you doing okay, buddy?
No, ask him the real question. What the fuck are you drinking?
Yeah, but well, I wanted to make sure
that
everything was
too?
on the
What's
up and
going
up.
on?
Everything okay?
I'm drinking
It's invisible.
Jack Daniels and I'm smoking Romeo y Julieta 18.
Mine's drinking that
Romeo.
Cool 45
What
again.
year?
Himalayan titty milk.
No, pause.
Ooh,
Pause for the cause. Tell him about what
He
you're
said-
smoking, buddy. Show us what you're smoking.
No.
You got
You
one
know
of
what
them
he
tall
said?
boys,
He said,
wines you drinking?
He said, Tony, can I trust you?
go
Can I
slow.
trust
Yeah,
you?
these culos with
your
that
friend,
ease.
your
They do
friend
like,
was
no.
working for the DEA.
Come
He was
on.
working. That's why I threw him from my helicopter.
Metroid, educate these motherfuckers.
You
What is
worry
what you're
about what I gotta say.
smoking, man?
Forget it.
Come on.
Yeah,
Don't
this
you
is
ever
a
fuck me, Tony.
Dominican cigar, Romeo y Julieta,
Oh, that's
1875. It's good
awesome.
shit.
Como
That
está?
is good shit.
Yes, some good shit. That you had to pause for the cause. When he said that shit in passing, I'm like, shit, we gotta pause this show for that. Yeah, damn it, that was a
Yo,
good ass
Metroid, you know I got some shit in here. Don't make me go get my Cubanos,
right.
baby. I got my
I know you
Cubanos
do.
on
I
deck.
don't
You
worry
know
about
Your
it.
ass never tells
I try to
what you
flex.
smoking.
I try to flex.
Yo, look,
I'm doing good.
look,
I'm
look,
sorry for
Lemon's
my
got
app.
that illegal contraband.
Yo,
I'm
K-Rod,
sorry.
now that was a cap.
I'm sorry, for my absence, but life happens, unfortunately.
Bro,
Well, it does.
I know about
I'm here
life
and
happening, so don't worry about it.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
You
I've
all right?
been playing Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Yeah, you can
Not-
still walk.
Fucking
Nice.
phenomenal. Probably my right. It's probably my game of the year so far. I love every minute of it. I recommend everyone
Oh,
play it.
not over clear obscure.
It's
No,
not
no,
your choice.
no. His
It's-
game of the year is fucking
I
Returnal.
can't. That's forever. I can't speak on Expedition 32 because I haven't played it. To be fair,
32.
Well, that's why.
They died in
They
there.
downgraded
That's
that
because you're
game.
playing.
got the
That's because
prequel.
you're playing the wrong one. Yeah.
No,
But, I'm
32
glad
will
to
be the
back.
sequel.
I'm glad to be back. I said 33. What
He
the fuck?
said you said 32.
You
You
said
said
32.
32.
That is a
no.
prequel,
Yeah, you did.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you
Are you a
did.
teacher, Wise?
32, mi amigo.
The
32.
One
the
comes
bitch
before
counts
two.
backwards, god
It's
damn it.
recorded, so
It goes
it's
33, then 32.
documented.
God damn it.
Whatever, 32, 34, whatever. So I'm glad to
32.
be back and everything is good.
In the game, the
I better
bitch-
leave my boy Cheech and Chong alone. Fuck that.
in the game, you
Mexican Americans like to get into gang fights.
in the game, you non-turn-based playing motherfucker. In the game, the main lady counts backwards. So if there is an Expedition 32, it will come after Expedition 33. So it will
You're
be
right.
a
Oh, is that how that works? Cool.
Shit. No, his ass is, it's a prequel. Bitch, did you even
It's
play
a
the
prequel,
game?
bitch.
How was it a prequel?
Yeah, I did. I seen that little creature and it reminded me of you, Crypt Keeper.
Is that why
Well,
you keep
if you
masturbating
like-
to it?
Fuck
If
it.
you like Metroidvanias, you should definitely play Hollow Knight Soul Song. It's amazing.
Oh,
It
Silksong
is-
is-
I wouldn't say amazing, but let's
It's a
talk
very
the
good
fact.
game.
No.
Hey.
It starts off slow as fuck.
It does, but it picks
It
up.
may.
It really does.
You really got to
Like,
put the time
usually-
into it.
Which Metroidvania
I had
hasn't
to-
started off slow?
Any
Nah,
Metroidvania
that
is
shit
quite
is
slow.
that shit is slow, bro.
How much time do you got to put
I
into
like it now. I no. I like it. I started it 3 times, Dolph. 3
Oh,
times.
okay. Well, no. But how long
no.
is the game?
And then
though?
at
I'm-
first
I'm
I
checking.
shitted on it. Because I said this shit is boring.
You're like,
and
boring.
then it started to pick up.
Yeah,
So, but
you have to give it time.
you have to
Oh,
give it
he's
time.
right. It kind of
Yeah, it starts off. I was like, what
but
the
it
fuck
gets
kind of
better.
just swing
better.
and move shit is this?
I
All
like how
right.
he didn't shit on it. He shitted it on it.
Shitted it on it.
All right, let's go to my next person.
All over
my
it.
man, Nova.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Baby, roll, roll, roll.
Don't act like y'all wasn't rocking that back in the day.
Roll, roll, roll.
Who's by?
Hey, that's a bot, man.
My man Nova, how's your week been
My
going,
favorite
boss?
part of that fucking movie. Hey, Nova. Oh shit, we had to move for Nova because he can't.
Go
Oh,
Man,
Whoa!
I literally
ain't right.
live on
That
a
ain't
wheel.
right.
I can move, bitch. Jesus Christ.
Get out the way.
Get out the way.
Get out
Yeah.
the way.
Right? Get the shit me on the highway. Get the fuck out of my way.
hey, Nova, tell them whoop.
Yes.
There it is.
I would like to see Nova doing the butt.
What you want to see me do is a stanky leg.
There you go.
They just be doing this.
Yo, we're gonna get fucking banned.
Gonna
They're
rip
gonna
up the
ban
nation.
everybody here.
Hey man, if he's in the community, he can say what he
Hold on,
fucking
no,
wants, bro.
That's Cozy's song. Let's go, Cozy. Twerk. Hold on, let me go get my money. Fuck that shit. Sorry. Oh,
Jesus.
oh, I had a
The look
moment.
on Cozy face makes it even funnier.
I feel like I was in
We're gonna be here
menopause.
till
I
like
got a hot
fucking
flash.
midnight.
Ooh.
Maybe.
All right, okay.
Just going
So,
over intros.
what you been doing? What you been playing this week, boss?
I've been good. I'm like not balls deep and knee deep in Ghost of Yote. I think I got like 23 hours into it right now.
Mm.
Okay,
How you
now,
like
what do you
it so
think of it so
far?
far?
I honestly think it's better than Tsushima. I don't know if the narrative is better because I haven't completed the story, but in terms of gameplay wise and like the world, it's better than Tsushima for sure.
Graphics wise, I didn't care. I mean, not that I didn't care for it. I think it's the same level. I can't say it's better than Tsushima. There might be a little.
Not a bad thing, though. That's not a bad thing, though.
Yeah.
It isn't but again, it's
Really?
like you have to like look at them right next to each other. But yeah, I mean, think about it. Tsushima's a PS4 game.
Mhm.
There's
Right.
a level of detail
Yeah,
in Yote that just isn't there, and like how dense all the foliage is and shit. Now, character models aren't the best. Like Atsu's character models, okay. A lot of the other character models just aren't that great. And like
Foliage?
even like it's plants and shit, shrubbery.
Yeah, you said foliage like King Thrash did.
Why you bring the fuck
hold
nigga
up.
name?
Wait, hang on.
I'm not. First of all,
Wait, Bush.
I'm not talking
So,
to you.
are you confused with
I
big
hear you.
words? You need us to keep it simple.
You know you fucking remedial Bushido.
First of all, I know you're not talking.
If that's
Let me
not
tell
how
you
it's
the
pronounced,
cricket
how's
speech
it
on the show.
pronounced?
You want us to say bushes and shit instead of
Right?
You get that confused?
It's got very good and more bestest green stuff.
Yo, won't you get on camera so
Let
we
the
can see
Asian
your
teacher
fake
how to say it.
background?
It's called foliage.
Foliage.
You could talk like this.
Fuck that shit.
Anyone would say, okay, do we just do it?
What are you talking
I
about?
thought that's what I said, but
Bring me a shrubbery.
Like the bushes and stuff.
That's Monty
damn,
Python.
Paul.
Bring me the shrubbery.
right.
God damn,
Fuck, I
Paul.
love fucking Monty Python, the Holy Grail.
That's great.
God damn.
Yo, we halfway through the intros.
Wow,
Stop bringing it
halfway
up.
through.
Come on, man. We know.
I'm waiting. All right, let's keep going. My man
This is
Paul.
Wise's fault, though.
Yo,
How's life?
okay, I'm
buddy?
gonna keep this short. It all
We're
started in
streaming and it was one
1966.
person there. Nobody gives a fuck.
1966.
Let me talk.
Go ahead.
Going way back, huh, Paul? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, he was saying it started in 1966.
The first game was played on the EDX.
He said I had one person on my stream and it was me on my cell phone.
It's like an old
Hey,
school
we
like
didn't have-
Five Nights movie. It all
We
started
didn't have cell
December
phones back
15th,
then.
1978.
It would
It was
get bad
dark
if you
and
right
stormy.
inside your own chat.
Overcast.
It was real hard to watch it on the dial-up.
I had one person in my chat. He was on Commodore 64.
No.
Apple II, baby.
No,
No,
PR80 model.
what he said was he went and
No,
saw the
seriously.
Commodores in 1964.
No,
He was still on punch cards back then.
PR80 Model 4. Thank you very much.
He was streaming tic-tac-toe.
Nah, he was probably in the on
Streaming
the
tic-tac-toe
on
on
the
floppy disk.
Yeah, the
chatting on the
5.25
teletype.
flopper.
Hey.
It's a 5 1/4.
probably in the Odyssey,
No.
1972.
Not even that. 8-inch floppy. Swear to God.
Yo,
Shit, I was
ain't
back
having
when
no
they
drink. I ain't
used
having no
cassette
drink
tapes.
yet.
Shit.
No, well, that's what I started on actually was high speed.
Yeah, baby, give me that 8-inch floppy.
I had a Texas Instruments type computer where you had to put in the cartridge and then type all this code, and you had a stick figure that does
Yep,
that.
I had one of those too.
Yeah, you got to put Dolph on that show, KY. His voice fits all that Predator shit.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so so let's see. What have I been playing this week? I did a little bit of the Call of Duty beta, not a lot.
Dolph, you starting to scare me.
I did a little bit of Diablo 4 last night. More of the mystery game that I've been playing. And of course, Diablo 4's new season launched too.
Do you like Path of Exile 2, Paul, by any chance or not?
What's that?
Path of Exile 2?
The Diablo-esque. It's like Diablo.
Yeah, I know Diablo.
Yeah.
So you've not played it yet?
I'm early into the new season.
All right, got you.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go to my next pick.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Okay, keep going.
Right.
Damn, man, keep it short.
Damn.
Please.
Well, he asked what I've been playing, so you always so now this I've been playing. So like I've been playing Borderlands 4 as well. God, that game is harder than it should be in some parts. Doesn't help that nobody actually wants to play with me. So I'm doing it.
Here we go.
If I had it, I'll play with you. I don't have it.
Everybody says that, but nobody shows. So no.
Well,
Because we want people who are going to spin in circles and shoot at the ceiling.
All things being equal, there's been a drop in the player base a little bit this weekend on Xbox, though.
Oh, stop.
Oh, like that 49% that PlayStation had back to back? Oh.
No, it's not. I got on last night to play Helldivers 2, and there's still 37 people online.
I'm just teasing. Go ahead.
Yo, shut up. Stop talking to your pickle pink dick microphone. Fuck you. How about that?
At least I have a pickle pink dick. Shit. All right.
Ooh.
That's not a flex.
Yeah, that still works. God damn it.
Have you gotten the equipment?
You may have a bigger gun, but shit, it don't matter because it only shoots blanks anywaes.
But it does because I got fixed, motherfucker. I'm smart. That's right. I shoot blanks.
Why he can drain his balls and bitches all day? You don't got to worry about it. Why is that like that's the dream?
That's the dream.
The problem is, why you don't even got a baby deal. You got one of those little
you done, goddamn it. Let me keep going. You shit. All right, my man, Triple.
Hold on, let me finish smoking a cigar. I'm almost at the size of your dick.
Well, you're gonna have
just
to
like my dick, you have it wrapped around your lips. There you go.
Look, this is a little too big. Give me a couple more puffs.
About half that. Cut that in half.
What is it about you and putting dick-shaped things in your mouth all the time?
We
What is the
introduced
thing about that? Is that just a fetish?
Some people like dicks. Some people like little kids.
Triple's over there like, let me talk. Let me talk.
Let me talk.
I'm slipping into the boys.
What's up, man?
Go ahead, Triple. Go ahead.
Shit, I don't even know where the fuck I am. My week was good until today, truth be told. As I mentioned, shows back, or let me walk back a little bit. Sorry, I missed the last 2 weeks. I was at concerts like every single Friday.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Go ahead.
Anyway, today was good until I do photo shoots for real estate properties that are going on sale, whatever. And the house before that,
You use drones?
Yeah, I have a drone, 360 camera.
What drone you got?
Right now, I have a Mavic 4, a Mavic Pro 2, and a Mavic Mini. But a guy I work with, he just let those to me, so I've just been using those for a bit. But
some
I do videos as well. I have a coworker that I'm not professional, but I shoot music videos for a coworker. But we're getting off topic. But
that's cool, man.
He shoot videos that look like 28 years later.
Instruments and outside about music with them, so I had a good time. Then I went to my second house for today, and I really don't know how people live the way they do, but the second I stepped into the house, my face was assaulted with like some of the worst smells with animals. Like
was it a hoarder's house?
Try to keep a straight face. I really did.
Was it like a hoarder's house?
The smells probably match
there's a lot of people that do open houses. Like you're trying to sell your home and they won't fucking back in. They won't clean
it was
shit.
awful. Let me look.
Anything.
I got
It's insane.
I got in there and the smells just knocked me right in the face. And I stepped in just trying to get the pictures as quickly as I could. And as I'm walking around, like, what the fuck is on my legs? I look at my legs. My socks are just covered in fleas.
Oh
my god.
Good.
and that is
dude, that's a scarier movie than what you were talking about. That shit is
That's gross, dude. Ugh.
Man,
Ugh.
that I was just trying to get out of the house as quick as
And
possible.
now
I would think
triple
so.
X
What was that
crabs.
shit? What was that shit Doom said? What's that shit
I
Doom
need
said?
to
What movie?
catch crabs the fun way.
And
Those
Lice,
wasn't crabs,
dude.
motherfucker.
Yeah, like
Those was
I-
bed bugs.
I hope I don't have any bad bugs on me as well. Like that
Yo,
was
I would have took those
man.
socks off and threw them.
Oh no,
I'd have
the
got butt
sucky
naked
thing
and
is,
threw all my shit in the garbage before I went in the house.
the sucky thing is, I was
Bed
an hour
bugs are
away
no
from my
joke.
house.
Yep.
I was an hour away from my house. So I was driving to like all these different stores. Like somebody's got to have some flea spray that I can spray down before I hit the road. And every store that I went to, they were out. Every store.
You're about to replay the scene from Zoolander, right?
Because all the people that went and saw that open house went and fucking got all that
I was
free
telling
spray.
my roommates, I'm like, bro, this is like a comedy skit because like, why is every house, every store I go to, they're out of like specifically flea spray. And so that is
Why do you
that,
think you
that,
just came from the Flea Queen's house?
I mean that's probably it, but no, that just killed my day for today because
You
I had
kept them
another.
socks
I had
on?
no, I threw the socks away once.
No, he got them socks on right now.
I threw them away. I threw them away. I done took all my clothes and tossed them in the washer as soon as I got home. But I had
look at it this way: you finished still somewhere.
Yo,
and
I
you're
would
playing
have
the
took them
fucking
drinks
game.
inside the house at all, the car and nothing.
Man,
I
I
right there in the
told
street.
I
I'd have hitting the Flintstone joint, driving my feet.
And the homeowner, like I was trying to be polite, like, bro, I'm finished, sir. I'm ready to leave. And he was like, "Hey, let me show you this picture real quick. I have ghosts in my basement too." I was like, "Sir, I'm trying to get the fuck out." He showed me a picture, like, you see the little dark creature. I am not joking. This bro is over scrolling through his Google photos.
He's like, "Come downstairs, I can show you." Slow down
like,
there.
you see that little black figure in the corner there? I was like, "That's cool enough, sir. I gotta go." And he had a dog.
This is
I was
our
trying
little
to
kidnap little nigger.
Yep.
Oh my god! But I was trying
to
to
look at him.
I was trying to just get a picture of the backyard and go. The dog kept trying to jump on me. I was like, bro, get your dog. I'm trying to finish.
The dog
it
was
out
trying
here.
to get you to rescue him. That's what he's trying to do.
Did you go to the closest police station and ask for a delousing?
Long story short,
there,
Triple lost fucking 6 pounds because they drained 3 quarts of blood out his ass.
Pretty much, like man. When I looked at my socks, I was like, bro, this is it. Like I am trying my best not to just like start spazzing out with all these fleas over me.
Was done.
And it was bad. And I had another.
You would have disappeared like Hills has eyes.
Yeah, I had another job for today, but I told him like, hey, I gotta reschedule. I'm not trying to go to another house.
You're not gonna go back and see what's in the basement?
I actually did go into the basement just to get it done because I didn't want to. It wasn't bad, but I mean it was as worse.
The whitest black guy I've ever talked to.
Triple went to
the flea dungeon. Listen,
no
this-
way.
No,
Professional
bro.
alcohol.
I was an hour out from the house. I made the drive. I'm already getting pictures. I only need like 2 more shots, and I'm just like, bro, I am not trying to.
Triple, I've seen a lot of horror movies.
I don't even use profanity, but I had 2 little fingers in
fuck
the
you
air.
guys. You're fucking
out.
disgusting.
Exactly.
No, I get it. I get it.
Comedy.
Don't get me wrong.
I hope they
problem
paid you
was
in cash with cash with maggots on it.
No. But the problem is like, oh, we could give you a cancellation fee, which was $40, and I was there for $120. I was like, bro, let me just get this shit out the way because I'm not trying to drive all the way out here and be told here's your $40. And I was like, bro, let me just get this shit out of the way and leave.
Thing. Once they were crawling on him, there's really not much you could do. In fact, if I was you, I'd be careful in your car for the next day.
Oh no! Once I got home, I got some flea spray. I just nuked the car. I hopped into the shower. I done showered like shampooed 20 times.
He looked like Ace Ventura when he found out that Einhorn was a fucking man just taking a shower.
Like I called my brother. Like, brother, I'm coming. I need you to. I'm detoxing in the fucking garage. Like I'm just doing all that stuff. All the dirty
I wouldn't
clothes.
have did it. The money's not worth it. I wouldn't have did it.
Wait.
I wouldn't have did it.
The problem was like I was
you
already
needed your
there.
brother to
No,
watch your
fuck
back.
that.
Like,
Fuck that.
No.
Are you crazy?
What? No, I mean I was already damn near through with it. So I was like, bro,
I
let's
just
just
seen a corpse fucking mutilated in the corner.
Oh
But
no,
you know
there's a
what?
corpse
I need
mutilated
this
in the corner.
$120. I need this $120.
Hey, you know, he'll tell me there's ghosts in the corner. I was like, I don't care. I'm just trying to get paid. I'm going home. So if I end up on the missing people, that's why. But
at that point, the film becomes Exhibit A. So that's okay.
Yeah, listen, ghosts I can deal with because even clean houses have ghosts, but fucking fleas
and shit.
Even ghosts has a fucking
Hey, I
spirit,
just seen a
though.
demon.
The
Fuck the
ghost is like,
fleas.
Yeah, so it was it was
Like,
a
that
shitty
ghost
day.
wasn't as scary.
It was a shitty day, but
excuse me.
but in
Ghost, I'm
terms
trying to
of
fix this
just
clean ass house.
He is the prime example why people are complaining about Game Pass price hikes. Look what he has to do.
You know that ghost is probably saying, "Shit, when you're a ghost and the fleas can't see you, it's not that bad."
like, it's cool there, but
would you say
You
all
will
the
not see a
vaccines
ghost
and all
where
that to
fleas
get a
are.
month
Ghosts
paid
have
for
standards.
No,
Game
even the
Pass?
ghosts are
Anyway.
bitching. They're like, look, bitch, I'm stuck to these grounds. I can't
My
leave.
fleas.
I can't get away from these fucking fleas.
Shit.
But anyway, to move the show forward,
Yes.
to move move the show forward, I have been playing Zenless Zone Zero on PC. I've been modding the crap out of that game. Just modding. I have like a Virgil skin for Devil May Cry there.
What are the mods, by the way? What would you mean?
They're all just they're just outfit mods. I haven't looked into like combat mods or
What kind
anything
of
like that. I will not divulge that information. But
That's a surprise.
No, I literally just said I have
sequence on
Like,
it.
that's private.
I will not divert. I will not
divulge
divest.
whatever the proper term is. But one of the
Divulge.
characters,
I would say it has to do with F cup.
No, nobody in
no,
this
there's-
chat. Nobody in this
I've,
group speaks English. Apparently, I don't know what.
I've seen the mods that they put on there, but not.
Yo,
I
Wize,
didn't
we
put any
almost there.
Crazy mods like
We
that,
almost
but
there.
Zilla Zone Zero and Monster Hunter because I have like a Final Fantasy crossover event, and the crossover monster kicked my
Yeah, how
ass.
was
So
Right.
Which monster is it? Which monster
It's
is it?
shit. I forgot his name. It's a little robot. Omega.
Omega.
Omega Planet. Some Final Fantasy 14. Actually, Final Fantasy Universe.
Omega.
They're called super bosses.
Omega
And-
Theta Pi.
Yeah, he's
Is it-
the Omega weapon.
Omega weapons, yeah.
So he
Okay, cool,
he kicked my ass. So I was like, okay, I
As he's
guess I gotta
supposed to. That
reform the game.
motherfucker is hard as fuck. What are you talking about?
Yo,
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah.
After that flea story, nobody gives a fuck what you played.
Wise, you drinking
Oh,
old
already
English?
finished up.
Well, I got my.
Wise, is that old English you drinking?
No, I can't drink today
English
because
sham?
I was somebody hit me with a car. And
Oh yeah, that's right. You took.
Like,
Oh yeah, that was
all
that's-
jokes
that's not-
aside, listen
why-
up, guys. Like,
Why
How
can't
did
you
you
drink?
survive? You
I want
weigh
to hear
like
the reason
40
why you can't drink.
pounds.
Why can't you drink?
because I'm
medication?
I have my ribs right here are fractured.
Oh,
So
you
you
are?
can't drink. So
How
why
does
can't
that
you
happen?
drink?
So
got hit
what
by a
happened
car? What
was-
you talking about?
It was Monday morning.
How did that happen?
It was Monday
You got-
morning. I go to school, park my car.
Yo, why rich people always get a chance to get extra checks?
Yo, you can drink with broken ribs.
Well,
Nice.
anyhow, so I go. I was walking across the street, across the parking lot to go to
making
my
my way
classroom.
downtown.
And there's this,
Hold on, let him finish. Let him finish. I want to hear. I want to hear.
Andy.
I want to see how he survived.
no, I'm
Wait,
supposed to, like, serious to God. If so, I remember her hitting me, and then I remember coming to because I was blacked out. So apparently,
He said the same too.
That's what he said.
she
You
hit
missed the
me.
part where she.
Then I remember her
Hold
rubbing
on,
her
let him
fingers
finish.
across my
Let him finish. I
lips.
want to hear.
No,
that.
she hit me and I rolled on the car. And then, of course, she put her brake really fast, and that made
And
me
you
fly
slid
off
off
the
the
car.
I thought he was getting ready to say she put her breast on my face.
And then,
No,
like, I
no,
landed-
no. Come on,
He
let's be
definitely would have died
respectful.
behind that.
I could. Let's put it this way: if she was moving even 5 miles per hour faster, or where I landed was a little bit like 3 feet down, where there's these rocks,
Dead. He'd be fucking dead.
I'd be dead.
In a pedestrian area?
Yes,
28,
she was
28
moving.
miles later.
Was she on her phone?
Yes,
Or-
she was.
Actually,
No,
wait,
no,
the
I
part,
take issue with that.
No.
Very big.
the
Show
party
off
missed.
a lot.
I
The
like how we're
party
trying to
missed
figure
when
out
she-
what she was doing. She was female.
And she was on her phone. And
No.
All I know is in the chat, or not in chat, in Twitter, I saw a lot of money change hands. That's all.
well,
You know the funny thing is, my car wreck wasn't as bad, but as I put it in a group chat, I got rear-ended over the weekend, and I was like, oh, that's fun. And then I hear you got hit
was on
by a
KY
car.
Bob's show.
He's like, why you got to one up me,
Yeah.
motherfucker?
I got
Oh,
rear-
yeah.
I got rear-ended.
He's still walking the
Yeah.
streets.
I got hit. My
She
car
was
got hit,
like,
but you,
oh my God,
you
I
actually
can't
got
If this
hit
was
afford
by
to
the
have
the
a
KY
car.
Bobby
It's on my
show, we'd be
license.
on the third topic already.
yeah, that's
Yo,
what we're on the
facts.
camera about.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a
Why, how
fuck-
long
that-
was your
You
intro,
ain't never been
goddammit?
wrong with that one.
No, but
Yeah.
all jokes aside, it was like I hopped up on a whole lot of like different meds at night that I have to take because of these ribs and everything that are fractured, and my head because there was a small bleed inside that they had to do something with. I don't know how they did it.
Oh my
And-
God, why?
this-
Did they
this
take your
man
brain
sends-
out? Did
Sends
they
me
take your brain out? They took your
alcohol,
brain out.
knowing I take meds.
Huh?
Well,
took
if
his
she
brain
would
out.
have
Do you
hit
have a picture
Bushido,
of your
she'd have
brain
been
after they took it
she'd have
out? I
been
really
suing
wanna see that.
Bushido for fucking her car up.
And I don't even know the person who hit me. That's the thing that was real.
Did she stop?
Well,
Did she stop?
you know what
Did
it
she
is.
Stop?
She. The problem is you didn't hear because you were unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't hear her say, "That's what you get for fucking my kid."
I said the same effect. I said the same effect.
Man, he's not
I said the
female
same
with
effect.
50
I said to the
kids that
effect.
he's
I said,
fucked.
"Hey,
Come
she
on."
wanted me to postpone the test. She could have
When he
emailed
woke
me.
up,
I
she
would've
had shit
You
obliged.
might have to kick Paul out for that one.
No,
Fuck that.
I said to the effect. You know me.
Holy shit, that was vicious.
You know me.
I do got to bring that.
Wize woke up from the coma and was like, "Your son's getting an F in my class."
Fuck you.
My neck and my back.
Damn it.
Anyways,
when he go? When he
Yeah,
goes
who's
back
moving along?
when-
Who's next, man? God damn
That's
it.
it. No
wait,
next.
real quick.
I think we
it
got
is
there.
7:30.
No, we didn't go to Cozy. You know that shit
It's
gonna take 2
been, it's been a
days.
whole hour.
Oh man.
I just gotta say this real quick. When he goes back, to
No,
contact
we're
tracing,
not letting you talk. Come on, Cozy.
His one of his kids is gonna go. So I hear you by my mother.
He's like,
My name is Tony Montoya. I'm here to. I'm here to revenge my father. Somebody kill me now. You die.
You killed my father.
You
killed my father.
I'm here to avenge my
You
father.
fucked my mother.
You now die.
You fucked
my mother.
Here we go.
All right. Okay,
Pinky
so
Dick Wise. Let's go, Pinky
last
Dick Wise.
one. All right, Cozy.
Who should have been first?
Mine is really quick. I've been
the avian queen.
I've been playing the altars and and the Deep Rock Galactic Survivors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Been playing Helldivers too, teaching us the way you like to do it.
How have you been digging the altars?
Oh, the altars is fun. It's like I normally don't like that specific genre of like maintenance.
Yeah,
but it's like a story-based maintenance game,
Yeah, it's
so it
crazy.
doesn't feel like
Yeah.
endless. Like I'm just doing this for doing this.
I just erased that game. Fuck that game. Next.
Wow.
Come on, it's not Power Washer game. Come on, it's
I'm not playing no shit that I don't like to do. I don't like washing my car or my motorcycle.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Next.
But the
If
altars,
it's something I gotta do in real life. I
don't really. You
Right,
just
yeah.
I mean, I like the management aspect of any game, so
yes.
but I typically don't like them in like Fallout Shelter style management.
What's your bird's name anyway? Tweety or something.
My next meal.
Pepper. Apparently, they taste like chicken.
Okay. We don't
What'd you
want to
say?
know about.
Apparently, they taste like chicken.
All right, so
I bet you know.
Yo, hold on.
firsthand,
What
don't
time
you?
is it? Is it 7:30?
It's 7:30.
No, it is.
I
It
took
is
an hour
7:30.
for
Wow, that's
intros.
exactly an
all
hour.
right, so let's keep
Hey,
going.
I wasn't long.
All right, so let's go ahead and start.
First topic. Let's go.
Let's go with the
Burgers,
first
but all right, go ahead.
topic, and the main topic this week. Yeah,
The only fucking topic.
Here we go.
We don't need to hear this shit. We don't need to hear it.
Damn.
Just
We're not playing it.
We don't need to
we
hear
don't,
the
we don't
topic.
need to
But
hear
hold
it.
up, how are we going to be able to talk
All
about
right,
this?
so
without getting
if I may, you know,
Please,
Wize,
please,
read
please.
the story, and then we go one by one. Everyone get their thoughts in, and we have a free for all. Let's do
Right,
that.
right,
Okay.
Okay, so
right.
Xbox did a
That's
little
what
bit of
we're
a
supposed to talk
change
about.
to their Game Pass lineup this week, and
Poquito.
so there's Xbox Essentials,
poquito.
or what was it, the basic level?
They
Essentials.
changed it. They
Essentials,
changed it.
and
It's
there's
still the
Premium,
same
and
three
then
services.
there's
Right.
Yes.
Yes,
Ultimate.
unnecessarily.
Ultimate or something. Yeah, so there's
Uh-uh,
Essentials,
y'all got
Premium, and Ultimate,
Streaming now.
and yeah.
Why stop changing the shit? We see it.
Okay, so Essentials, Premium, and Ultimate. Essentials is basically, I don't think you get anything. It's just online access.
It
It's
used to
basically
be
what
core.
Live was. Premium
Right,
is basically
So-
the same thing as.
Essentials added Game Pass streaming now. You can stream with the cloud streaming,
Yeah,
right?
they're making a
Yep.
big deal out of
That's
streaming, and I don't know why. How many people are like
Because
looking
it's
at that
growing.
as a-
No,
Because it's
because
growing.
because the streaming
It's growing
has
a lot.
the streaming has grown.
It's
They
out of
talked
beta.
about that 2 months ago,
It's out of beta mode now. It's been in beta for like fucking years now, but it's out of beta.
Okay, but
and they upped it up. Certain games got 1440p.
what it is
That's to
basically
the
what the
Game Pass
original
Ultimate
Live
tier, but-
was essentially, and then you got
No.
Well,
The
no, they've
basics.
added stuff to it. They've added stuff.
They added stuff. They added stuff to everything.
They've
But
added
continue.
little stuff to everything. And then, like, for example, for the premium, you get all games Microsoft published in the first year. And that's the most important thing. So this is almost like PS Plus in a way. They're not promising
In
you
the first
day
year.
and date. for $20 a
No,
month.
only
They're
one
just
of
giving it
only
to you
one of them is day
sometime
and
this
date.
year. They're going to give it to you, and then there's Ultimate, and the only way you get COD is by paying $30 a month. And with that, you also get like what was that thing from Fortnite?
Ubisoft Plus,
Ubisoft.
Fortnite
And that
Crew.
was
Hold on,
Fortnite
you get Ubisoft Plus Classics.
Classics.
And you get the seasonal pass and 1,000 credits, which is really big for Fortnite people.
But see, that was the thing that sort of like said, okay, that's when I pulled the trigger, because
Way
then I
more
knew
of them than us.
then I knew this is not for me anymore. Now, will I have it for my kid? Yes, he will have it for himself. But I'm not. I'm done. I said okay. I'll just buy my.
You got the money. Ain't like you don't have
a
the
real
money.
gamer anyway.
Don't talk like you
right?
want us.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let him say his point. Don't attack him. Everybody got an opinion on that.
Nah, fuck this dude. No, joke.
Okay, real quick, Wize, in the way to Wize chat, I just dropped you the actual email that they sent out today for us Ultimate people, because I'm already.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see that. Hold on. The email in the chat. Hold on. You said you just put it in there.
You're doing that. Can you let people respond to
Okay,
what's
go ahead.
going
Start
on?
talking about it.
Go ahead.
Starting from, I
let's
don't
go,
know.
Dolph. Let's go, Dolph. He ain't been here in a minute. Go ahead, Dolph.
What?
Take over.
What,
We'll
as
talk
far
about
as
Game
as far as the insanity and the bullshit of what they're doing? Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, man.
Is it?
It's, oh, is it?
Yeah, we'll get
I'll let
into
you
that.
guys
We'll get
say
into
your
that.
piece,
But
and then I'm
Yes,
going
it
to say
is.
No, but I
mine.
wanna
got a
hear
lot to
Darth.
say.
No, I would say the entire concept of them sitting there and explaining how much money they've made. Look, we've had record profits, everything. It's excellent.
Yeah,
Hey, by the
facts.
way, we're going to raise the price
Amen.
of everything, and we want to make more fucking money on your ass. That's what we want to do. Oh, and we're going to take all the things that you've been able to earn, and we're going to fucking just get rid of that. It's just bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah, that's what
Shows-
PlayStation did
shows-
last year with they fucking
Exactly.
their program. They
Do
did the
Yeah,
same
PlayStation
shit.
right
it's
now.
naked fucking greed, is what
Yep.
it is. I hate saying it.
Some of it, but continue.
But what it is, it shows that, hey, our profit margin is more important than anything you fucking want. We just want to continue making a profit. And if we don't make a profit, then fuck it. It's not worth doing.
you could
That's
make
what
a
that's
profit,
saying.
but-
And I understand.
Well,
but at
hold
all
on, let him
costs, and
finish.
cutting
Let him
the throats
finish.
of everybody around. That's my problem. And it's not the worst thing, but it shows it's a terrible fucking concept of like, hey, we're going to raise it by 50%. One thing I brought up on X, I was saying they completely got rid of the model that they were originally going to use for friends and family. They threw that away, and that was going to be like $25 a month. No. Now we're going to give you a tweaked, altered ultimate that'll now be $30 a month.
And there's
But it's
no
not gonna get
family
any of the
plan. There's
advantages.
no.
No.
Hold on.
That's
Let him
long
finish.
gone, dude. That's long gone.
No, that was an experimental phase. That was.
I
not,
understand. I
That
understand.
was
But the
not
problem
put
is,
out.
it was not put out, but it was stated of what the cost was essentially going to be eventually, what they planned it to be.
It was
then they
supposed
got
to be
rid of it.
$30.
Well, it
for
was supposed
5
to-
accounts.
It was 25. It was actually 24.99.
Oh,
I remember
with
being
plus tax.
25 too. Yeah.
Yeah.
With tax. I'm talking about with tax.
Yeah,
Just generalizing.
but the
You're
kicker is that was a plan, and that's reasonable for what they were offering with all the different things they gave in it. That's great, but this doesn't do any of that. This
Even if
gives
it was
you
30,
everything
it still
you
would have
got.
been worth it. 5 people.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's 5 people. That's 5
Yep.
people. It's a
Yep.
completely different thing. And I said that's the only thing that would have made it worth it. Right now, it's just ridiculous.
But,
and
hold
it's
on,
frustrating
Dolph.
to see. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to add to what you say. I can agree with what you're saying. But you got people, like I said on Twitter, that pay for them services separately, and you paying $5 a piece.
What? What do you mean?
People that buy in that Ubisoft Classics, people that buy into that, because King David always try to get me to buy that Fortnite shit, and being that I buy Call of Duty and every other season pass.
What is that?
I don't have the time.
What can you all educate me?
It's
what
a
that is?
season pass where you unlock. It's a season pass. They're basically giving you that.
It's the upper tier season.
Yes,
because they actually have two.
So that's what they're including in the ultimate pack.
And then
they're adding two ultimate. Yes,
they really did add. Motherfuckers don't want to pay 30.
Yeah,
and I brought that up on Twitter. Dude's like, you defending it. I said, I'm really not, because I don't want to fucking pay 30 either.
Yeah,
But
you just
it's
explain the
still-
facts.
It is still
If
a
you pay-
value.
So
it is a value if you play those games. If you play those games.
That's what people.
we
That's
gotta-
what people.
Right.
That's what
Yeah,
people
keep-
misconstrued what I said. I said,
if-
now,
Well, I
if you
appreciate
don't play
that.
it, they
Yeah.
shouldn't force you. No, if you don't like
Right.
Ubisoft
Not
Classics,
at all.
I don't.
You don't get
so-
the
They
option.
didn't force you.
There should be an
They should've
alternative.
added
Real quick.
it here.
Real quick, if we
Can I
want to
go
just
next?
keep going through the
Yeah.
keep going through the panel. Everyone,
Go
take the
ahead.
floor.
No.
Go for it.
Me? Okay. So I'm going to preface by saying, even at $30, I think that it's still a good value, obviously, because you think about the fact
Obviously.
that if at least 3 major first party games come out that you want, obviously that's cheaper than paying the full year, whatever it's,
That's a
or
fact.
it's cheaper to get that than paying for the games, right? That being said, we always argue about this. I've always said that I don't think Game Pass is sustainable. People say, yes, it is. It's profitable. It's this, that, the other thing. Well, either it's sustainable or it's not, or they're greedy. Right?
No, they're
So it's
fucking
either
greedy.
It's
It's
$5
greedy.
billion,
They're
$5 billion in revenue.
Continue.
Continue.
Continue. Continue.
And
gotta-
There's some strong opinions here.
Yes,
but
very,
right.
very
And
strong. We got to.
I honestly think it's a bit of both, honestly, because
yeah.
if it was sustainable, they wouldn't have to touch shit. They could just
Nah,
leave it
I
on
don't even think that
autopilot
has
and
to be-
continue
no,
and
no.
continue
Hang
to
on,
go.
hang on.
$1 billion
Wait.
off of it.
Let me-
Benevolent
There's no way.
corporation.
But
Bullshit.
like we always point out, though, Microsoft is bigger than just Xbox. With the AI push and all that other stuff, this isn't
Paul,
just
I'm
about
talking
No, we're
about
talking about the service. We're talking about the service.
I know,
Game Pass.
but I'm
Okay, wait.
but see, what I'm trying to point out is everybody's saying, well, they're raising the price because of the merger. They're raising the price.
Well, that's
because it's not
stupid people
sustainable.
talking. That's not
No.
facts.
See,
No,
because
yeah.
that's not truth.
No,
or
that's
at
not
least
the reason.
we don't
No,
have.
they're
No,
fucking
no. Let me,
We
let me
don't
push
have
back on
enough
that, Paul.
information.
Paul.
We don't.
No, no,
wait,
I
no,
do
no.
know.
Can I finish my point?
Let him
finish.
Let me finish my point. All right. I honestly think they're raising the price, because I do think it's unsustainable long term. I also think that they're losing a lot of money by not selling games anymore, because they've gotten a large base of gamers that are used to just getting things in the service. I understand a lot of you guys are like, well, I buy games. Yes, you do. Most Xbox people don't buy their fucking games. And that is a huge. Can I finish my point? And then you can push back at anything I say when I'm done, because otherwise we'll be here all day. So just like with PlayStation Plus, when they put Forbidden West on there, PlayStation was like, holy fuck, look how much money we lost by putting that shit in PS Plus.
Yeah.
So I think it's a combination of both those things.
Yep.
And the thing is that it's great that they want to add things to Ultimate. I think it is kind of scummy that they're like, oh, you want day and date, the thing that like Game Pass is all about? You got to get fucking Ultimate, the $30 tier. That's kind of fucked up. And then it's like, yeah, but we're adding value, guys. Here's 2 things that nobody fucking asked for. And then the balls in to say, hey, guys, we heard your feedback. We heard your feedback, guys. So we made Game Pass more expensive.
Yeah.
Added 2 things you didn't fucking ask for and made day and date for only the premium service because we heard your feedback.
No, you always say that. You always use a term that nobody asked for. Just because you didn't ask for it doesn't mean nobody did.
Okay, go ahead,
So
Paul.
you mean that in their feedback, you saw that an overwhelming majority of people were like, you know what?
I didn't say.
Hold on. Hold on.
When I say nobody,
2 points. Nobody is incorrect here. Nobody's incorrect.
This is true.
Hold
This
on.
is true.
When I say
Guys,
nobody,
I really have to
obviously
get-
I'm being hyperbolic. I don't mean literally nobody.
Not literally nobody, right?
I mean that it's not like they looked at the data and said, "Holy shit." A majority of our Game Pass subscribers said they want EA Classics or Ubisoft Classics and this Fortnite bullshit.
No, the Fortnite thing is. But I would say
The Fortnite
that it may
thing is
not be
kinda big, though.
It may not be a majority, but they're probably a pretty
It's a
good
lot
sized
of people.
percentage.
Right.
I'm just saying that for them to predicate that, oh, we made these decisions based on your feedback. It's like, what? I want to see this feedback. They said that everyone.
Nova, let me say this. They're not gonna do some shit if they can't benefit from it. They must have got them numbers from inside numbers somewhere, because I'm telling you, Fortnite did it for me.
It's called the Xbox Research Panel.
I said, listen, I got Ubisoft Plus, but this is the thing that I keep saying. I don't pay for that shit because my daughter Godfather got it and we game share. He doesn't pay for Game Pass because we game share. My Game Pass Ultimate works for his ass. Since I had it.
I'll push back on that idea, saying that they also must have saw some data that it was a good idea to give fucking Ninja a multi-million-dollar contract for something they shut down a month later. They must have saw some raw data. It was like, yo, this is going to be good for us.
No, that wasn't raw data.
There's a lot
That
of
was a lot of sexism bullshit, and they didn't know what they got themselves
I'm
into.
I'm just saying.
That's
just
different.
Because, just because
That's
they
apples
do
and
something-
oranges.
Can I add something real quick? Just while we're talking about that, I haven't heard anyone bring up with the, as you said, the main thing people want with Game Pass is day and date releases, right?
Yep.
If you look at the PC, you can get day and date for $16 there.
That's right.
For whatever reason, with Ultimate, they don't want to separate anything. If you just want Ultimate day and date, here's like a $25 tier or $22, whatever. And they bundle all that stuff together. So you're getting a value like, I only care for day and date. You can separate it with PC, but for whatever reason, primarily the console guys at this point are kind of getting screwed over.
Well, and I will tell you that some of us console guys have pushed back and said, why don't we have a console only?
Yeah,
I wouldn't use it, but a lot of them would. But
and you know what? They could have easily said. They could have easily said. Sorry, Paul. I'm going to cut you off. Go ahead.
I was just saying that discussion. Like I said, I'm actually part of the Xbox research panel. I didn't get to take part in this research, but I did get to take part in previous ones concerning Game Pass. So all this stuff is brought up now, because even I even told them today that I would have pushed back, because even though, and full disclosure, everybody knows this, because I do work with the program and I'm a mod on their channel, I get 3 months of Game Pass, or every year we get a 12-month pass. So I'm free and clear, but it still doesn't mean I don't think it's a bad idea.
Facts.
I will also say that even though I don't play Fortnite a whole lot, there's a lot of people that do, and
millions.
We are not the target audience for this setup.
Yeah, that's
right. And I will tell you
Nova,
really quick.
That Fortnite shit, son. I'm telling you, that shit was big.
I will
That is the
tell you right
biggest
now.
catch, not Ubisoft
I
classics.
don't give a fuck about that. And this could have
But that's
easily been averted. No,
individuals.
right? No, hold. This could have easily been averted by saying that either all the tiers, or even let's say the medium tier, gets games day and date. But if you want Ubisoft classics, if you want Fortnite
give us
bullshit,
an option.
for an extra $10 a month, you can get it in the premier package. But to force things on me, I as the consumer may or may not give a
That's
fuck
the problem.
about,
That's the problem.
and then tie day and date to it and say, but it's because of the increased value. That doesn't increase the value for me, right?
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Let me add one more time.
It's a bullshit excuse to say it's $30, guys.
Yeah,
increase the value.
But just to add on to that real quick, I was just gonna say, just to add on to that again, with PC, you get EA Play, you don't get the Ubisoft Plus, and you don't get the Fortnite stuff, but you still get the day and date. So you are already offering a tier of your services, excluding all that. For whatever reason, you're not giving options outside of PC.
But PC people do not like subscriptions.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, this is your platform, this is your service. You have a tier option for people. I know PC and consoles are different, but you have the capability to offer separating Fortnite and.
But they don't play. They don't even pay to play online. They don't pay to play online.
No, you don't have to pay to play online. So it's like in this case, it's just. Again, you're screwing over the console base, and you're showcasing you could separate day and date releases at 16. I don't know the numbers for it, but you're offering it $16 a month for day and date still.
I thought as of a couple of years ago, I thought all free-to-play games were outside of the paywall on Xbox. Anyway.
No, so with
that was later on.
Yeah, you got free-to-play games on console now, but if you want to play like Monster Hunter or anything that's not free-to-play, you got to have Xbox Live on.
Oh, you got to. You got to have PSN to play anything online.
So let me go to Doom. Let me go to you next. You said you have a lot to say. Get your bars off, buddy.
Of course he do. He just want to bash Xbox.
No. He has a lot to say. Chill.
He lives for this. That's why he's here today.
I got wait. Just wait. Go ahead.
He know why he's here, motherfucker.
All right, I'll start off by saying this.
Yes.
Let me ask the panel here and just give me a yes or no. And what I've heard from the panel already, does everybody think this is Microsoft being greedy?
Yeah.
Dark sat there and said yes.
Who else? Yeah.
No, it's not Microsoft being greedy.
Yeah,
this is Microsoft looking at what their service is and calling a spade a spade. And I'll talk about what I mean in a second. But go ahead. Okay. It comes off as greedy to you, but no.
Hold on.
I just
let Doom go. I want to hit Doom.
No, just answer his question. Just to add on, I say yes purely because you're still offering day and date in a lesser tier or a less expensive tier with PC.
Can't count PC, bro.
No. I mean, like I in my opinion, you
stop saying that.
No,
it's
I agree. You still
valid.
can because it's a service you,
can't
offer for
really
not.
because
It's
PC players aren't
Dolph.
bitches.
No.
PC players aren't
I
bitches
will
who
not
take whatever you
subscription
want.
people.
last
For them
night,
to-
one of them definitely is.
I don't think
For
you
them
can
to get
exclude
involved
the
was
two.
crazy.
Guys,
I don't
let
think
him
you can
say his
exclude the
stuff.
two because the
He
whole
asked
thing.
y'all
One at a
questions.
time.
I was just adding.
Hold
One at
on.
a time.
One at a
I
time.
was just adding
talk,
to,
I'm
I was just
leaving.
answering his question by saying, like, do I think it's greedy? And if you're showing me that you can offer day and date at a lesser price over here and it's still under the Xbox ecosystem, play anywhere and all this stuff, and the
Triple?
exceptions on PC, that's when I'm like, yeah, it's greed at this point.
Triple, I'm actually going to answer that with my
Yeah, go ahead.
whole,
Okay, go ahead.
you know,
Go ahead.
my pad right here. So, okay,
I
so I'm
told
going to
you this
start
why
off by
he
saying
here.
this.
This is why this motherfucker
Can
here.
you let him get his bars off?
I'm going to start off by saying this, okay?
You took your actual
And this has
hand and
nothing
wrote
to
it.
do with the panel here. It's just the people that I've seen on Twitter and everything.
Mhm.
Well, you asked for it.
Go
This
for
is
it.
what you wanted, so you're getting what you want.
Facts.
Okay. You sat there for what was it, 2 years? Everybody,
Yeah,
man,
more than
can't
that.
wait for Activision to get onto Xbox. We're gonna have all this, you know, all these games, Call of Duty and this game. They're gonna bring back Guitar Hero and all this other stuff. No attempts on that, right?
But
you
that's the
asked for
people
this.
talking, not Microsoft.
That's people talk. I get that.
That don't make
I
that
totally
valid.
understand.
That's not valid.
That's
you
not
couldn't
valid.
bring
What?
back you
I'm
couldn't bring back
talking
that
about
game
the
anyway
people.
because of
Okay,
I'm
licensing.
talking about the people. I'm not
All right,
talking
all right.
about Microsoft. I'm talking about the people. That's what they. Boomstick was sitting there saying that. Colt Eastwood was sitting there saying stuff like that. Okay.
Move
Anyway,
a little bit to the left.
So, but what I'm sitting there and saying is you asked for this. It's because, and Triple, I'm going to answer your question. Microsoft has brainwashed all of their gamers to say, we're not buying games. And
Don't
if you
use the term
don't, if you sit
brainwash.
there,
I need to see
I
proof
don't
of
want
that.
to hear.
Don't
I don't
need
want to
proof
hear
of that
people.
statement.
I don't want to hear people sitting there
I need
saying you
proof of
don't
that.
buy games.
I need proof of
Mafia,
that.
old
Bushido,
old
this is what
country.
he said. Look,
Mafia,
Bushido.
old country. PS4, 48 to 50%.
You
PC,
must
35
do
to 38%.
Game Pass.
Xbox, 13 to
I'm gonna
15%.
count to 10 when I
Street
get
Fighter
to
6,
Go ahead.
PS5, 52%, PC, 23, Xbox, 17, and then PS4, 7%.
Wouldn't
Xbox
that be
people
accurately
don't buy-
represent the percentage of people on the platform?
That is the
Xbox
percentage
people don't
of the
buy
people
games.
on the platform.
You got to
Remember-
remember also too, Xbox is a smaller platform.
That
than
would
PlayStation.
accurately represent.
Oh, come on.
Yes,
No,
yes,
that's
it is.
that's
No, it's
valid.
valid.
It's
It's valid.
totally
Wait,
valid.
Way
I mean,
smaller
wait,
fan
you
You can't
base.
sit there and
Hold
say,
on.
"Oh, the percentage."
Oh, okay.
when
Hold on.
No,
No,
wait
no,
a
no,
minute.
no,
Wait a
no,
minute.
no.
We're not talking.
on.
We're not doing
Gotta
it.
be
We're gonna have
realistic.
a moment to talk
Go
here.
ahead,
Let
go
me
ahead,
talk.
go ahead.
Yeah,
Jim.
let
I'm
him go.
gonna-
Let him
I'm
go.
gonna throw this to Lemon. Bushido, you
What?
sat there and said about a smaller platform, but yet Lemon sat there and said Stellar Blade didn't sell nothing on PlayStation because
Compared
of
to
what,
your
60,
install
70
base?
million? Guess what? It didn't sell on PC either. It only
No, it
sold a
didn't.
little over 1 million. You want me
But
to look it up?
I know
got
it
my
did
computer right
sell
here.
though. I know it did
What
sell.
did
Right, but
sell?
that
What did
but
sell?
how does that help
Hell
your argument though?
divers
Yeah, it doesn't
Helldiver
really.
sold what? 900,000 copies? Cool.
in 3 days.
So
No,
did I
Helldivers
survive?
has 1.5 million sold now.
I don't. There are
Yeah.
no
On
games
Xbox?
sold
No, wait a
this
minute.
Yes,
Wait a
on
minute.
Xbox.
generation outside of
What
God of
is
War and
Helldivers
Spider-Man
in
over 5 million
Game
copies.
Pass?
No, wait a
Nolan,
minute,
it's
wait a minute.
moot
No,
point.
no, no,
guys
no, no,
sit
no,
there-
no. It's not about
the-
Game Pass. He's talking about. He said Xbox players don't buy games.
Right.
They were conditioned not to
But
buy
That's what he
games.
said.
Hey,
He
I-
But
didn't
then
say
he's saying
Game
like the
Pass.
overall percentage of sales
You're not
are
supposed
lower
to
on
buy
Xbox.
Game
That's
Pass
because it's
games.
smaller platform.
That's why you
That's
pay
like-
for Game Pass.
But no, but you can't argue like, well, only 17% of these game sales were on this platform. It's a smaller platform. Do
Yeah.
you not know how numbers work?
Talk that shit.
Cozy, Cozy, let me.
No,
if you're
no.
sitting
Do you
there saying
understand
that-
how numbers
no,
work?
No,
No.
Cozy,
He
wait a minute.
understand
Let
how
me-
I
PlayStation
can't
work.
have this
Let him.
This is the
conversation with
problem
someone
with
who
you
doesn't
guys.
understand
You keep
math.
cutting people
Rob.
off, and you don't let
Yeah, let him
others-
talk.
You don't know
Let
math.
him finish.
You don't know
Because
math?
you keep
I
saying
don't
the
know
same
math.
Moderator,
shit.
wait, moderator,
literally
moderator.
bring-
Okay, guys, pause.
People
Pause.
on
Let
here-
him
One
say
at a
his
time,
You
word.
don't know how
please.
to count.
Okay, you
Time.
have
Let
no
him
idea what the
finish.
fuck you're talking about, Cozy.
Hey,
Listen,
hey,
you're
no,
sitting there,
no
you're
verbal
saying-
No,
violence.
no
Percentages,
personal attacks, Jim.
percentages.
Come on.
I just brought it up.
Okay.
60 million consoles, and people are bitching about 1 million only being sold. Tell me that's a smaller platform than PC. Why didn't Stellar Blade sit there and go and sell more? I thought, everybody wanted it.
But see, you're saying that the word conditions have to buy games, but if you ask me,
but dude, that doesn't prove.
You're not getting anywhere with this conversation.
You don't want the data.
Hold on.
Telling me that I'm right and you're wrong.
No, it's telling you don't understand math. You have like a 5-year-old's understanding of math. That's all that.
Okay, we're not talking about personal insults here.
No, I said you are 5-year-olds.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You want to challenge me? Why?
I can't because you don't understand math.
Okay,
no,
please chill.
With me, October 25th.
Okay, go ahead.
With Cozy, with David and Logic and Retro, and we'll
because I have a life.
Well,
okay,
actually take you back to grade school and get you going with subtraction and adding.
No,
because you don't got a clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Cozy, let him finish. Okay, Doom. No, Doom, explain your math. Explain your numbers.
Finish your points.
Go ahead.
Explain my numbers.
Because nobody is right
Because they're not in Game Pass.
Okay.
That's the point. If it doesn't show.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Twitter all over the place, even with Helldivers. Helldivers, there are people on there saying, "Is it in Game Pass?" Because if it's not, I'm not buying it.
What people say or what Microsoft knows?
It's not Microsoft.
You gonna follow all the idiots on Twitter?
You totally missed the point, Lemon.
Yeah, no. I want to know.
Can I
want to know.
Hold on. Can I say something real quick? I just want to say I get where he's coming from, but you got to remember to look at the percentages. If you look at Twitter, how much of those people on Twitter make up the bulk of Xbox player base?
But that's the whole reason
I get what you're saying.
I go and look it up on Google, and you go and you find it up there.
You're a Google baby? Because Google's been wrong.
Look.
There's
Copilot
and ChatGPT is not wrong, and I'm using the Microsoft AI.
Wait, hang on. Wait.
That's wrong.
Those AI engines. It depends
a lot.
It depends on exactly how you ask the question.
That's right.
I proved that the other day.
Talk that shit, KY.
Here's the other thing that I also have. I have other people that I can sit there.
Who? Name names. We don't say people.
Game Logic and David.
Who the fuck is that?
The guy who was here on the
guys that will take you guys to school, just like Cozy. That's all I gotta say.
Take who to school? I got motherfuckers on Microsoft on my team, homie. If I want to get fucking
okay, so
numbers,
we're gonna talk about numbers, guys.
You showed me who you really were months ago and that stuff. Okay. I get it. You're an Xbox guy.
I'm not. I'm really not.
Bullshit! You sat there and just
guys, let's keep it to the point of the
conversation. This is just Microsoft.
No. First of all, don't label me.
Okay.
Don't.
You can't label me. I buy everything, motherfucker.
It don't matter. So do I.
All right, then. So I'm not an Xbox dude.
I'm a PlayStation guy, right?
I didn't say that.
I'm asking you.
What are you?
You're a gamer. Here and I talk about PlayStation so much. Everybody would sit here and say you're a PlayStation guy, but yet I buy everything.
Listen to my statement. I didn't defend it. I just said it was still a value. That's all I said.
And Lemon, I'm not taking that away from you.
I told you. I said this. I do not agree with the $30, but I am gonna say this. When that shit came out and the price and what they was offering, I thought they was undercutting themselves in the beginning.
Okay.
I've been said that. I said, this shit is going to go up. I said it from 2018.
Okay, so is there anyone on the panel? Hold on. Is there anyone on this panel that thinks that first-party games in Game Pass doesn't negatively impact game sales?
Yes, it does, because you're seeing it.
I know for a fact that.
Hold on.
It makes sense. There's no literal proof of that.
It's not cannibalizing sales outside.
You can't listen. Hold on, real quick. Let me say this.
Inside Xbox.
Doom, let me say this, Doom.
Go ahead.
What the problem is with a lot of guys is they see a couple things online and they'll say like, oh, I've seen like 10 people say this. And that's everybody.
Yep.
No.
Now all of a sudden, it's everybody.
No, that is
the second thing is the second thing is the thing that irritates me about that whole narrative is there is zero proof positive. It makes sense. It makes literal sense what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with the sense it makes, but I'm always a guy of literal facts on black and white, and there is no literal that nobody's done a survey to show that more people on Xbox who have Game Pass don't buy games. I buy games all the
Bushido,
time. I don't make everybody up.
It's because Xbox stopped providing the sales data
No.
for
I
games.
understand that.
So
No,
we can't
there
have
is a number.
that.
I mean, any of you guys saying
Even if
there's
they
not a
did,
number, I will
even if
tell
they
you
did
that
stop the
there's a
numbers,
number.
you still
no.
can't
They
say
did the
that
numbers
this
with
is the truth
Starfield. They
if you
did.
don't have
They're doing the
numbers.
no. There is a number, Bushido. I got to push back on that.
Hey,
There is
hey,
a
Wise,
number.
don't be cutting me
There
off
is
while I'm
an
talking.
analytics
For-
company
They don't
that
tell
does
Johnny,
you
don't be
that.
cutting me off.
They don't tell you that, but there is a
here's-
number. Go ahead.
Wait
No,
a
but
minute,
that's
Wise.
the,
I'm
but
going to
that's
throw
the
this
point I'm
out there,
making, though,
okay, real
is
quick.
that there's no numbers out there, even if it isn't, even if Xbox stopped doing it for whatever reason. If you don't have literal numbers to say people don't buy games, you can't say that. I can say,
Bushido,
wait,
it's
No,
right
no, no, no,
here.
no,
I have it right
I'm gonna say
here.
one last thing.
You don't have it there.
I'm gonna say
That's
one
your
last thing,
facts.
and I'm gonna leave it
No,
to you
it's
guys.
not.
I'm gonna leave it to you guys. I'm gonna leave it to you after this. Every game that has come out,
I'll post
on
all the
PlayStation,
numbers
if you
on
want to
Twitter.
play numbers, you want to play the numbers game, right?
Okay.
The only games that have
Don't
sold
post your
over
numbers.
5 million
Post the
copies
resources that you
have been
use to get them
Spider-Man
numbers.
and God of War.
I can't.
Every other game has sold under 3 million copies. Does that mean that PlayStation players stop buying games? No.
No.
In my opinion,
Wait
it's
a minute.
recession.
What 2 games did you say, B?
The only 2 games that went over 5 million copies is God of War and the Spider-Man series.
No, that's wrong.
What other game went over 5 million?
Days Gone, almost 9 million.
Days
Gone did sell 9 million.
All the Last
On
of Us.
PS4, motherfucker. That's
And
all
even
the
if
sales
so,
is
that's
at.
one other game. I'll give you that.
PS4.
That's one other game. And the
Numbers.
sales went up on
Not
PC.
5. That's not
The
5
sales
numbers.
went up on
That's
PC.
4.
Why would we expect
I
it to
can't
sell on
understand when 2 people
PS5?
are
It's a
talking.
PS4
What?
game.
You
Bushido,
understand what I
did
said?
sit
You
there and
said
say?
not. You said 9 million, motherfucker. Those numbers are PS4 dominated numbers. That is not PS5. What the fuck are we talking about?
And most
Their
of those numbers come
total
from PC.
number
Because
sales.
remember, they didn't get a
Holy
sequel
shit.
green
It
lit
does
because
not
they only
matter.
sold underneath 3 million. So, like I
Jesus
said, if you
Christ,
look
you
at the
guys-
games,
you
you
guys
have no
don't know what
argument
the
to make
fuck's
with
going
me.
on.
You have no argument to make
Told you
at
he
all
doesn't understand
if
math.
you can't defend the reason why.
Oh, Jesus
There's
Christ.
an
games
18%
besides
Shut
Spider-Man
up.
decline
and
in
You don't know what the
God
fuck
sales.
of
you're
War,
talking
Y'all
about.
want to
those
know the
games have not
exact
sold
number?
over 5 million
No,
You
no,
sit
no,
copies.
no,
there
no,
and
no,
keep
no, no, no.
smirking.
You want to
That's
know
what
the
you do.
exact
Give us a
number?
Give us a number, Wise. Give us a number,
Break it
Wise.
down.
And where did you get it from?
Well, I
got it
can't tell
from
you where I got
Kotaku.
it from because that's an unofficial
No, no.
thing.
No,
but
no, you can
it's
fucking tell us,
18.7%. 18.7%.
For what?
18.7% of sales lost from Game Pass going day and date. So they are
Okay,
they
let
are
me
Because they
explain
predicting
cannibalize.
Okay,
18 point.
All right, Doom, hold on.
Let me
Let me hold on,
Dude
hold on, hold on,
sat
hold on.
there and
I can't
suffered
tell
from
you
this
where this
too.
number
Hold on,
came
hold on,
from,
hold on.
Okay.
but let me
And
tell
so
you
did
this.
Indiana Jones.
Hold on, Paul. Hold on.
Let me say this.
I'm not buying games.
And
Hold
this
on,
is
hold
what
on,
I'm gonna
Wise.
say. You guys, a
Hold
lot of you
on.
guys are not
Well,
gonna
yes, I
like
do.
this, but this number is legit number. I cannot tell you where it came from. It is an
Oh, here we
I'm gonna need y'all to stop. I'm gonna need y'all. I'm
No,
gonna
I
need
can
y'all
tell
to
you on
stop
the
doing
DM.
that.
I will tell you on the DM. I
Aaron,
cannot
that's
tell
where
you
you
on the
got it
show.
from.
No, I know where he got it, and it's legit.
How do you know?
Because I'm smart.
Bullshit.
Look,
18 points.
Let me
I
ask
don't
you a question.
fucking talk to
Hang on.
Phil Spencer.
Hang
I
on.
talk
No,
to his
no,
balls.
hold
I
on,
talk
hold
to
on.
Hang
Nadella.
on.
I don't.
Hang on.
You
I'm
y'all
just
talk
saying,
to Spencer. I
let's
talk
hold
to
on.
Paul.
All you Indians know each other.
I know
All right.
I know Hood, or I know I can get in contact with Hood, who's running the shit. I know because that's where my money is tied up with that bitch. Trust me. You don't have 20 million invested in a goddamn company, and you don't want to know what
I
shit's
don't
going
understand
on.
why we have to. Hold on, real quick. I don't understand why we have to play these fucking games of who has the dad, who has never the dad. Or the listen. If we go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and I'm paying a price for the buffet, I'm not going to then pay money for a fucking plate of steak when I already get fucking
It's the
food
Golden
in the
Corral.
buffet.
Have any of y'all been to Golden Corral?
This is common fucking
It's been a
sense.
minute.
It doesn't matter.
The Golden Corral is a pretty damn good steak, but how many people eat no Golden Corral
Now and then
steaks?
I will book games that
Why
have
do
come
we
out
have
of
to
Game
pretend
Pass.
like this is not the way this shit works?
Can
Can I
I
just mention one other thing?
Go ahead.
After Paul's done.
can I say something real quick, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait,
Paul,
stop.
you then
Wait,
you do.
wait.
No,
Wait,
wait,
wait, wait,
with
wait.
the lie with Johnny. No.
Hold on, Bushido, let him go.
Hey, listen. You need to shut your mouth when I'm
Every
talking.
time I try to fucking talk,
Okay.
I have been quiet for 40 minutes while you guys have been doing
Okay,
your
go
thing.
ahead, Paul.
I just want to make a point
Right.
that even if it is 18.75% or whatever, that's really not a big cannibalism. You know, it's a good size number, but it's not the end all be all. Plus, that doesn't take into account you know, those of us who bought the $30 upgrades like we tend to do and stuff like that.
That's not counted. We're talking about
Okay,
full
but
sale
let
throughs.
okay.
It's 18.
But I know, but
hold on. Let me ask you a question. This is a big ass $4 trillion company. Well, 4 at this point. You think if they made a service that they're gonna throw day and date in, you think they didn't account for that? You think they just do shit and say, "Oh shit, we fucked up"? That's gonna take away from game sales.
No, they
you
did
really
day and date.
fucking
No. Why they did day and date?
Right?
Why they did day and date, Lemon, was they were hemorrhaging big time at the end of the one generation because of the whole situation. That fucking TV, everything. That is why Game Pass was a thing. That is why they did day and date.
Hold on.
To get more people into that platform.
I'm telling you something. I'm telling you something that I heard from the horse's mouth. I'm telling you. They equated for all the first-party games going in there. They know it's going to take away from the overall picture of the sales. Yeah. They knew that. So we say, "Oh, it's cannibalizing sales." What the fuck do you think they knew before they did it? What do you think they knew? You think they're stupid? You think they're
not stupid. They just don't know.
Wait a minute.
They're always honest all the time.
Exactly.
Let me ask
major corporation is?
So cannibalizing sales, and Paul, maybe Paul can give me a little bit of advice here. If Game Pass isn't really cannibalizing sales.
No, they are.
Why are they bringing games over to PlayStation and Nintendo?
Because that's more. Because that's more money. That has nothing to do with just cannibalizing sales. That's just
cannibalizes first party games.
Can I?
They're not getting a sale.
Can I finish my thought? Let me finish my full thought. Let me finish my full thought, please. Look, they bought all these studios for a reason. And if you want to get the most bang for your buck out of those studios, you've got to spread how many screens they're on, regardless of whether it's 18%. And I do agree, and I do think that, and I know for a fact that before they ever did any of this, they sat down and said, "Okay, what's the percentage of cannibalized sales we think we're going to get?" Now, whether they hit those targets or surpass them, or we're under them, we don't know because we don't have that information.
No, 18.7 was fine as long as there was a trajectory of growth in Game Pass subscribers.
Correct.
And can I add something real quick?
Revenue. But hold on, let me say this. Hold on, Triple. Before all of this shit happened, stupid fuck started this conversation. Once again, Game Pass ain't making no money. And then that $5 billion in revenue drops.
Right.
That's in revenue. So can I add something real quick? And I guess it's more of a.
I let you go, Doom, because Sony can't say no number like that for their subscription service.
Guys. Can I say something real quick? So, and I guess I don't know. This could be a whataboutism or whatever. But you reference if they're cannibalizing or not cannibalizing sales, why they're bringing it against the other platform. PlayStation's branching out away from the console too, and they're not doing day and date stuff. So I can't look at Microsoft and say it's because of Game Pass, because PlayStation is also bringing their games elsewhere. They're not doing the same thing. It's just overall more money across the board, regardless if it's Game Pass cannibalizing sales.
No, Microsoft is more money.
It's not. It's not just it's a Game Pass thing. Like every studio is showing they just want more money.
We hear you, KY. We hear you. In 2024, PS Plus was almost 11 billion in revenue for 2024, but that's just revenue. They don't mean shit.
Yeah, what is the profitability? Yeah, profitability is what. At the end of the day, when I look at these numbers,
last quarter, PlayStation did $31 billion
There's only
anybody else, but that's just revenue. That is not profit. You don't know what they're putting back into the company.
So why are you not talking about that?
Okay, why
are you not talking about that?
You what are you talking about? I am sitting here talking about it.
This is the whole conversation we're having.
Generation.
Listen.
Look at all the money that they're putting in the China Hero Project, India Hero Project, Africa, all these other these places where they're developing new games than that. When people sit there and say that profitability, Sony doesn't have the profitability that Nintendo does, look at the investment that they're doing. Also,
wait. But that's another story.
Investment is something completely different from profitability.
Exactly.
But they're also
I
taking
invest $10 million if I only profited $5. What does it matter?
Podcast,
right.
dude. Come on, man.
But if you sit there, and you make $20,
shit kind of gets off
right?
the rails sometimes.
Well, listen,
And then
Doom,
you go and invest it back into the company.
It doesn't matter.
Take
How many?
your
How
profit
many?
and
Hold on. I'm
invest
going to say
into the
this.
company.
I'm going to say this as someone
better
who's my family have owned businesses my entire life. Investing into a business or into a product or into this or that is not an indication whatsoever that that business is making money at all. There's plenty of people that are investing fuck tons of money just trying to keep the business afloat. Investment is not evidence in and of itself of
And
that business making money.
Aren't they taking
I'm just saying
away
that.
from their profit to invest back into the company to keep the company
Probably so.
going?
This is what I know.
But that investment, we can't
So
look at
that's
the
less
investment and say
profit-worthy,
they
isn't it?
must be making money. They're investing
Right.
money.
This is
That's
what
not
I
how
know.
that works. Not how that
And
works.
this is what I know, and this is what I'm going to say. And whether you like it or not, it doesn't matter because this is what I know, and this is facts. Okay, and this is what I know. We've been knowing about this uptick if you're investing with Microsoft for a while now, because I've been saying it week after week. The biggest problem with Game Pass was, is, and will always be its day and date model. It is not sustainable on the day and date model at the price point they had it at initially, at $20.
At the price point.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay.
But I just said they gave you something.
Hold up. How do you agree with that? But you were saying it was profitable when it was at 20 like a month ago.
No, it is profitable. We saw the revenue generated. What I said
That
was
don't mean anything.
But listen,
Do we have numbers on the profitability?
listen to me. I didn't say that. I said revenue. Did I fucking say profit?
But you're saying they're profit. So what's the profit? There has to be numbers, right?
Listen to me. Let me finish talking before you try to fucking interrupt me.
Please,
Go ahead.
stop.
What I
Stop
said,
laughing
what
my
I
head.
no.
Stop.
What I said was, I felt Game Pass was undervalued in terms of the price that they was charging for what they was giving us. I said that. Did y'all not fucking hear that? I knew the shit was gonna go up. I said in 2018, oh, that shit gonna go to like $20, $25, $30 because of what they gave
I
you
think
is
we all knew that too. Yeah.
they gave you a teaser. Okay, we're gonna give it to you at this price, but you're gonna get used to it. And then we gonna raise it because it is worth $30. Motherfuckers don't want to pay.
I don't think
But I'm not talking to you, Nova. I'm talking in general.
But
we
we
don't want to pay $30.
I'm just trying to say that I don't think this is uniquely a Xbox or Game Pass problem. This is a subscription service problem. We're seeing Paramount
Disney
Plus, Netflix, Disney Plus. They're all increasing prices.
That is my point. I remember
and
Netflix
slapping ads and all the lower tiers to try to push people to
Netflix
premium.
Was $7.99. It was $7.99 with 4K streaming. Now you can't get that unless you pay $20.
Yo, why do I gotta pay for 4K?
Same shit. So why are we acting because it's video games? Oh my God. No, it's the same shit. Disney Plus did it. They fucking raised their prices.
Because the jump was so high.
No,
the jump was pretty high.
Yeah, the jump was high.
What? Yeah, okay. All right.
Ads and fucking everything unless you pay for the and I have Amazon Prime like the service.
You pause the shit and they'll still give you an ad when you pause it. Like, oh, by the way, why you pause?
It's fucking insanity.
I'm not
you
sitting
buy a new
here.
vibrator wire?
I'm not sitting here being an advocate for the fucking raise. I thought it was too cheap for what the fuck they was giving anyway.
And like I said, I think that I don't think that $30 is too much to ask for service.
Right.
Because I
I don't know
think
for what I
that
get.
if you're using that service regularly and you're playing more than
I honestly,
I would think you gotta be playing.
I feel like you gotta be playing like 8 games or something a year because
everything
4 games a year.
But the thing is,
games out of the year.
hold on. My point is that it's not just Game Pass, right? Because
No,
obviously, like I
it's
said,
not
if you're
just
playing,
Game
if you're playing the 4 games, 5 games a year, Game Pass is worth it even at 30. But when it's not just Game Pass being increased, but Paramount Plus and Disney Plus and Netflix, it's the totality of shit where people are like,
they're making all these movies, these fucking exclusive Amazon movies, these fucking Netflix owned movies.
If you know, there's some of these movies
and the other thing is a lot of these services also
not a Game Pass thing. It's a subscription thing.
No, the problem is not
going through the same
Godzilla
shit
on Netflix.
The problem is Xbox. And let me
Can I say something real quick? This with
Go ahead.
the pricing. The only thing I was gonna say when it comes to Paramount and everything else, I think Game Pass, and I don't know the best word to fit here, is that you can look to Game Pass and say if I buy X game for X price and compare it to what I'm getting in subscription base, you can still make the case for Game Pass and what they're charging. Paramount, Netflix, all the other stuff, unless you're talking about buying Blu-rays, you can't really say, well, if I go with this alternative choice,
well,
is
not
Netflix
necessarily,
still a
because if
good
we're
deal?
talking about how much they're consuming media,
Mhm.
I think a lot of people
Right.
use Netflix or Amazon Prime or anything, probably way
Right.
more than they
Amazon's
use Game
just not
Pass
worth it.
in their household with their family and their kids and everything.
And Nova, do you
So-
know? Do you know when Disney Plus came out, it passed Netflix for 2 years, and Netflix
Yeah, right,
is
and
back to number one, and everybody underneath the umbrella, and Netflix is still number one.
Netflix got
and
the Netflix got the name
Netflix is
recognition.
also still in
No,
debt.
but but
They're
listen,
fucking
bro.
dead.
Disney Plus blew up.
Pretend like I
And
don't
it wasn't
know nobody.
that
It
it
was
wasn't
because the price was so
sustainable.
cheap.
They well, right, and then when they
And
started
you can get it
putting
with
that
your
price
iPhone.
up,
Right,
you know,
but then what Disney Plus's
it's
problem was,
subscriptions.
then they
It's
started going crazy,
subscriptions.
and they were like, "Yo, we're gonna give you 4 Star Wars shows a year,
Yup,
5 Marvel
yup,
shows a year.
Yes,
That
yup,
shit costs
yup,
money.
yes.
It
And it
costs
costs
a
money.
lot of money.
Then they started
and not,
raising
and
their
not,
shit.
and not enough people were subscribing because
That's right.
the shows, let's be
It's a
honest, were
subscription
ass.
thing, not a Game Pass
It was
thing.
ass. So
It's
it's
a
just
game.
right.
That's what I try to tell people. It's not. Listen. Nobody here is wrong. Nobody. We are the fucking consumer. We are the consumer. I'm not bragging. Oh yeah, I'm gonna spend $30. No, fuck you. I'd rather spend the cheapest possible. But you have options. They're not making you do shit. You want Ultimate. So now you pissed
so we've been
because you don't want to pay $30.
We've been going back and forth on shit now for a long time.
But listen, nobody want an EA play. Nobody paid $30 a year for EA play.
What you don't
What do you guys think are going to be the ramifications of that?
Let me speak to something real quick.
Wait, what were you saying, Super?
Let me speak to something real quick, please.
But I'm not defending it, Doom. I'm not.
No, Paul, I'm going to just say this real quick. I don't care if you're subbing to Game Pass or not. If that's what you think is value, I don't have a problem with that. That is fantastic. Paul, I'm going to look at Paul he's in a little bit of a financial bind, let's just say. And this is all he can afford. Okay.
A lot of
what I'm
people
saying is,
put him out in the
if
street.
this is what you can sit there and afford, that's fine. I can listen, I buy games when they're cheap as shit. Okay. Because I can't sit here and afford.
I remember you told me that
You know
long
why?
time ago.
Because you have a house.
Yeah, I remember we had
You
that
got a
conversation a long time ago.
No, not only that, if it's
not
a
a value
service
to
you
me.
like, it's a
You and I
service
had
you
this
want,
conversation a long
it's a
time ago.
service that you feel like paying
Yeah.
for. Damn, be anybody that says
That's
you
fine.
can't. Like if I want to pay $180 a month for wheelchair pass because I like it,
Right,
and someone
right,
says you shouldn't
right.
do that, I said,
I'm that guy
What
that
I'm
freaking
saying
has.
is, I don't care that Paul likes it, the Bushido likes it,
He
Lemon
likes it like
everybody
that.
likes it. For me,
what you
it's
said.
not a value. There's no value
get
in
it.
that because I see what's in there, and it's not. But that's fine.
I will remind people that
ahead,
we were talking about this last year.
That microphone looks good on you, Paul.
Yeah, you kind of cutting out.
Yeah, I wonder where you
if
got it
your
from.
Noise gate's too high.
No,
or
it's
No,
not.
he's fine.
No, it
Shut the
shouldn't be.
fuck up.
It shouldn't
We
be.
you shut your mic off. That bullshit.
Yo, what the fuck did I do? I'm trying to. Hey, sir. I just as a fellow member,
I'm
I
on
voice
Hey, Paul,
some
I
work.
got that mic too.
As a senior panel member, say it right, Triple.
Yeah, let Paul finish, guys. Come on.
So I was going
It's
to
a
say,
great mic, Triple.
Oh, thank you.
So any service like that, and what's his name over there, Super and his wife saying it, all the
What's
shit
his
suck.
name over
Which
there?
is
Wow.
his whole thing. I listened to it ugly.
What do you mean?
But to say that no again all that
You gotta
stuff.
stop generalizing.
What they're doing is just like with Disney, they wrapped in with Hulu and they wrapped in with ESPN.
Mhm.
They're trying to make these package deals to make it appeal to more people. And because they put WWE over on the high level of ESPN now, they're running a
Same
stupid
shit.
special.
No, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's going to
Same
happen
shit.
with Game Pass. Just like
Keep the
what's
same
happened
energy.
with
Well,
Hulu and what happened.
let me finish saying what I'm saying.
Hold on.
One at a time.
This shit is lagging. This shit is lagging. Hold on, you gotta finish, Paul.
Let me finish what I was saying. So,
Lamb chop.
so there. But part of it is like with Disney when they started out hot. Same with Netflix when it started to lag. It's because after a while, like me, I'm home all the time. So guess what I have going almost all the time? If I'm gaming, even when I'm gaming, I have a TV going, which means after a while I run low on content because hell, I've seen everything. And so that's what happens with these subscription services if they don't give you
go watch One Piece, man. You got plenty of time there.
Well, that's true.
Just watch one episode a day.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, there's a lot there that Netflix has to always keep new content.
Digital age is hard to keep up with. It's hard to keep up with.
That's why even if you don't get the combo and you have just Hulu, they will have a section with a few select Disney titles.
But you know what I'm gonna ask you? You know the Hulu app is going away and it's just gonna all be in Disney next year.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
You know what I'm gonna ask you shit, Paul? You know what I'm saying? Doom. Hulu app is going away.
Let's talk about
They're gonna
something.
suck it up into Disney Plus.
I do want to talk about something.
Shit.
I do want to talk about something that people are not bringing up. And give me a second here and let me get my thoughts out here before you guys start attacking me left and right regarding this.
You get to get my over.
And let me go ahead.
Let me get this out of the way now. Then you're wrong. Okay,
but Wize, it's not really an attack.
Let me speak.
Like I said, nobody here is incorrect. Go ahead, KY. My bad. You ain't say shit. My bad.
KY didn't say shit.
Oh shit, Bob's back?
No, Bob didn't say that. He's out. He's like,
nobody cares. Nobody
turn wipes.
Nobody gives a fuck.
No, I was just saying that when you look at these streaming companies, one of the things I keep saying, even when they keep saying that game prices have to go up in price, my thing is, it's not my fault that you are mismanaging your money and your budget, and you letting the prices balloon as far as what you're spending on making these games. There are three games that I know off the two games, at least off the top of my head, that are great games that's under $60 million. Now, if you're spending this money and you're making bad projects,
Perfect Dark,
and you're losing money, that ain't my fault. That's your fault. So why do you have to put that back on me? Because you
let me ask you a question. You see,
go ahead.
I can't stand that narrative. I cannot stand that narrative. It's okay. You're a man. I don't mind. But I'm gonna say this. Everybody here is grown except fucking Triple. He's grown, but he's the youngest one. You're a grown ass man. You're a grown ass man. But I'm saying like you the young buck on the thing, and you still not a fucking baby.
I don't know. Compared to us,
but I'm gonna say this. This generation of gamers, right? These Gen Zs or X's, whatever the fuck you call them.
Exactly.
They are not like
They ain't like us.
They are not like us.
They're not like us.
They are not like us.
Buying games, and they are not buying games.
And remember, we come from the generation of, boy, it's gonna make you go blind. I ain't buying no NES. That's the generation we came from.
Enough, go outside.
We cannot argue when we are outnumbered by motherfuckers who do not buy games. They don't.
Do not care for platforms.
Free to play,
got your game, drop $1,000, got your character.
Brand loyalty.
Nope.
Fucking Roblox.
None of this shit.
None of that. They don't play story-based games.
And we sit here, we debate with one another, and we argue amongst the people who carry this fucking generation.
No, who's carrying console gaming, period?
Hey, Wize.
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
We're carrying this industry on our fucking backs.
Here's another.
And I'm not talking about 5 or 6-year-olds, and I'm talking about 21s.
Here's another.
Mid-20s.
And this is coming from apparently Amy Hood. Xbox's hike on Game Pass shows loss of Call of Duty sales more than $300 million across console and PC.
That's what I was going to say.
Year.
Let me say this. Let me go. Can I say my piece?
All right. Let me say my
piece. And this is going to do. Let me say my piece, and you. Some of y'all are not going to like it, but let's first call it spade a spade. Okay. Let me explain to you who the fuck I am.
Why do I got to pay for this shit?
Yeah, who
Oh
are
shoot!
You know,
Oh,
do
shit.
you
is
first of all,
fucking
before
done
anyone
now.
comes out at me and
This
starts
man
calling
got
me a fucking
so
pony
fucked up.
or calling me anything, motherfucker, I
No,
buy
nobody
everything,
calls you that.
You know,
Because
I am
because
you
you
guys, and I
Oh,
don't
not
give a
me,
fuck
Sir
if this
X-Men.
channel goes down in flames. I stream because I want to.
Sir X-Men
If you
calls you that.
motherfuckers stream because you have to, okay? So when I say this shit, trust me when I'm speaking
Wait,
from
hold
the
the fuck
sound
up,
of.
motherfuckers.
Yo,
We're gonna need some.
You see that? You see that Corvette behind me?
I
Because I want to.
I have to do this.
Because I have to.
I have to do this.
I just got
No,
to
no,
get it
no.
up.
Those people who know I'm talking about know who I'm talking about. Those motherfuckers
I
who
was
sit
about to
there
say,
and post
yeah.
the meds having some
Xbox.
adverse effects on your
Let's
mind.
look at the fucking
motherfucker.
history right now. In the
It
past
sounds like
couple
he
of
was talking
months,
to each and every square in here.
they went up
Right.
twice on their console. Their base console for a 2 terabyte system is $800 for old tech. Number one. Number two, they are putting
Ridiculous.
out a console.
Nintendo is the worst.
Huh?
Yup.
I don't
They
even
raised
care
the
about
price
that. We
on the
talking about Xbox right
2017
now.
system.
Yeah.
Yup.
How you going to jack the
Number
price
two,
up you did last?
they
No.
are trying to
They going
convince
with- going with some
you
bullshit.
that a $1,000 handheld is an Xbox. When it clearly says that it cannot
It's not
play
even that they're
games,
jacking up the
native
price when
Xbox
they're dead
games, unless
last.
they're on
They-
cloud, unless they are on PC Game Pass. Well, if it can play it on PC Game Pass, that makes that bitch a PC. Second, that's the second piece of evidence.
Yeah.
The third piece
It's a
of evidence.
PC. It's a PC handheld.
The third piece of evidence, they have gone up in 2 years twice on Game Pass. And they are not announcing numbers. They're talking about how much revenue it brings in, but they're not
That's a
talking
fact.
about subscriber counts. The
Right.
numbers work.
But didn't Sony took the same route, bro?
No, but let me finish
we
what I'm saying.
talk about
Let me,
Xbox
no,
for
I'm
it.
talking-
No,
let
but
me
he-
explain
but
why
he's
this is a bigger
acting like
deal
it's
for
an
Xbox. No,
thing.
let me
Sony
finish.
turned around and did the same shit.
No,
they
no,
did.
no. I'll talk to speak of
That's what I'm
Sony in a
like-
second. Let me finish. Okay. The problem with Xbox,
Let him talk.
it's that it's too fucking small for where it's at. Xbox,
Yeah,
in terms
facts.
of
Facts.
Microsoft, is done. Microsoft is no longer
Wow.
Windows. Microsoft, that is the old guard. That was Ballmer's baby. Nadella has no fucking affiliation to Windows. He will let that shit die.
Why?
Leave it to you Asian people to fuck
Wise,
shit
can I
up.
ask you a real quick
That
question?
being said,
Let me just ask you.
your brand.
Wise, let me ask you a real quick
Right.
question. Were you listening to
Complete
Tim Dog
idiot.
with Wednesday night? Because this kind of sounds really familiar.
No, I was
Yep.
not. I was in a
What
cast.
he was sitting there
I was in
saying,
my
what
bed
Tim
because
Dog
I
was
was on
saying.
hopped up on pain meds. Yeah.
Watching Tin Dog.
That doesn't right,
He was
exactly.
hooked up on- he was-
I was
he was-
watching
No,
Doggy,
that
but not
doesn't mean
Tim
shit.
Dog.
He was watching.
I was watching somebody do a
He
dog.
was watching Tim Dog, but he wasn't watching both ways on the street.
I go, Xbox. Look,
At least one way. Shit.
Microsoft has two pillars right now,
He got the sore ribs to prove
and
it too.
80% of it
What was it? Microsoft what?
has 80% of its generated money that it comes in. And I know, okay, some of these cats sit there and brag about, oh, guess what? I have a voice with Phil Spencer. I can talk to Phil Spencer. I can talk. Guess what, motherfuckers? I don't talk to him at all.
He talking to you.
I talk to Amy Hood. My broker
Yeah,
talks to
Lemon.
Hood. Because that's what I want to know. Because when I have as much money as I got
way
invested in
more
this
than Phil
brand,
Spencer in my
I
back
want to
pocket,
know
bro.
what the fuck is happening to my money.
No, he
Right?
really not.
That's what I heard.
You should
No.
start. Yeah, exactly. You
He's-
just say
yo,
names,
listen.
man.
Me and
Say
Phil. Me and Phil.
names.
No, I'm not talking to
is-
you guys.
is-
I'm talking about
is-
people.
is very cool.
No. I'm
But
not
that's-
talking about anybody
no,
here, guys.
right,
You know what
I
I'm
know
saying. Shit.
He's talking about.
No. All these guys
I
who are
know.
bragging. Oh, Phil
about
Spencer has
King Dog?
not. Phil Spencer's last act for Xbox.
Phil don't even talk to him no more.
He's done.
Tim Dog.
Phil is done. Phil is gone. Phil it's just a mouthpiece. Period. Even Adela answers
I
to
agree.
Hood because at the end of the day, the CEO's job is tethered to the amount of money the company makes, and Hood controls the money.
Yes,
Especially
it's
off of Game
business.
Pass.
It's business.
His
It's
bonuses
all
were
fucking business.
tethered to Game Pass.
Listen,
Microsoft has
business.
no
The
interest
the
in
answer
Xbox
for-
anymore. They are looking for a buyer.
The answer for why they're doing all this shit is that the suits at Microsoft Microsoft are like, look, we're done subsidizing.
No, there is no more
Xbox.
growth. They
It needs
run
to
the
make
numbers.
money.
There's
It
no
needs
more
to
growth
fucking
in
be
your
profitable.
company.
We don't want to subsidize shit.
And you're talking about, oh,
But that's
okay,
what he's
they
saying.
don't have to pay back. Look.
That's what I just said.
Yes, but yeah, because they are going to take, they saw 30 million, and that is what they have come to an understanding that there is no more growth to be had in this space. Okay, no more growth to be had in this space. So what can you do when there's no more growth to be had? Milk the base that you've got. That is just the reality of the situation.
You got, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let me tell you something about my. Hold on, Wize. I'm 1,000% agree with that.
But there are these bitch ass motherfuckers. We are on Twitter all the time talking about all this shit. There's two motherfuckers I want to say.
That's why I don't listen to him.
Go ahead.
I ain't even asking why. No,
that's why. That's why. Yo, Bushido, shut your ass up and learn something. But I'm gonna say this. I agree with that 100%. Right? I work for the biggest transit system in 50 states, and you got all these people getting on the bus for free, getting on the trains for free.
Transit system.
Oh, yeah,
transit system.
I thought you said trans. Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Trans assistant. I thought you said trans assistant.
Transit.
I was going to say, like, whoa. I didn't know you worked.
Mass transit. It's me, Sabrina. Transit. Clean your house. So this is the thing. They want to raise the fare again in New York City. They just raised it a year and a half ago.
The same thing here in Philly.
So, and we have the biggest transit system in 50 states, 24 hours a day.
Yep.
Okay. And being that people get on the trains and the buses for free, they just walk on. They want to raise the price on the people that's paying, which is fucked up.
Yeah. And all it's going to do is cause more people to jump turnstiles because, like, I ain't paying anymore. That's all it's going to do. And it's going to perpetuate the problem.
That's why I agree. I didn't, like I said, once again, I'm going to regurgitate. I didn't agree with the price hike. I just know it was coming. Now,
I just didn't agree with how high the jump was.
No, but because see, they try to throw it. First of all, they gotta pay the other two motherfuckers, and they still paying each
I know
way
that's
to be part of it.
Yep, they gotta get.
It's not just we're just gonna raise it. No,
but
that's why they threw the motherfuckers
people always say,
in there.
they don't have to pay back the $80 billion or $70 billion they used to buy Activision.
They do.
They do.
Yeah, they want to see.
Because it's not Microsoft's money. They took it from the public.
Who says they
trust.
don't? Who said they don't? Who said they don't?
Anybody that believes that, we shouldn't be talking about.
Right.
They're not relevant because they make no fucking sense.
Who's going to loan someone $50 and not expect it back?
Exactly.
You're going to say that someone gave someone $80 billion and said, you don't got it.
It's only 80 billion. I got more.
Yeah, have fun.
How many ones is that again?
Can I real quick? Let me
go, Paul.
I wasn't done. But what my point was when I made my point on Twitter, dudes thought like I was defending it, but I'm like, see, this is what's wrong when you talk to people who don't have common sense or don't know business. You cannot expect the bells and whistles and nothing is going to go up. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Yes, they raised the price of their consoles, but hold on. I also told people with these new systems, you want all this fast speed, you want all this new tech. New tech costs money. Speed costs money. You get a new hard drive, SSD, new number, 7,000 megabits per second. They cost money. This is not a cheap generation. And as technology
but our hobby has never been a cheap hobby to begin with.
No, gaming is a luxury. We have too many people out there that are like, we're gaming rights activists. We have rights. It's like, no, this is a luxury and a hobby.
It's like what I say, people that walk past me when I'm driving a bus. They walk past me, look at me, they put their nose up in the air like I am supposed to take you somewhere and pay. It's called entitlement. And that's the fucking problem. They feel entitled to have everything they want for nothing.
Man, these motherfuckers can't imagine the day where one video game a year, maybe 2 video games a fucking year. For Christmas and birthday.
I just want to let me say something real quick.
Yeah, Paul was next.
that all these I canceled my subscription. I can't, and they're virtual signaling. They're putting it on Twitter. Okay, that's fine, but Xbox or Microsoft is now one of the biggest video game publishers around because of all the titles they have under their belt. If you want to play those games now, you're playing full price, and they're just going to say thank you because they're probably going to get more than that $360 out of you by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I'm just saying.
Let's be honest. All these people are like, I canceled. It's like, yeah, because there's nothing out right now. Like, I canceled mine. But guess what? The moment a game comes out, I'm interested in a Clockwork Revolution. For example, I'm reselling.
Outer Worlds 2 is coming out in 3 weeks.
Yep, I'm gonna resell for that.
Ninja Gaiden 4? That's another.
Them adding to the highest tier, and them adding Fortnite to the highest tier. So, as someone who plays on cloud, do you know what happened? There was an explosion of cloud users when Fortnite was moved to the cloud.
Really?
Which is also why they're offering it. Yes. And in fact, there was an issue. Such an issue that they made a queue time for people because you could use it for free.
Crazy.
But you see, that's the point.
Somebody posted one of
who they're pandering to is not me anymore.
And what I noticed is they've moved the cloud to all tiers.
To all tiers, yeah. It's available everywhere now. So, and that's one thing I kind of want to.
And I will say that the highest tier gets the faster speed for the cloud.
Again, it's this trend of all these companies though adding the feature they know that you absolutely want into the highest tier with shit that they think maybe you might want, and then saying you have to pay for, which no, like if you know we all want with this one feature, it should at least at the very minimum be in the middle fucking tier. That's the one that everybody wants.
Yeah, that's the reason.
And then the extra shit, the extra value,
you add in
put that in the premium
tier.
tier. Real quick, but everyone to pay for shit they may not want. That's the problem.
Same thing that Sony did though. That's the same thing that Sony did.
And I'm not saying that Sony is in the right for that. There's a bunch of shit in PS Premium. I don't give a shit about.
I just want to point that out.
I really don't.
Yeah, no, I know, but we're talking about what they're doing right now, though.
Like I said,
I know, but
this isn't just.
I got
it's
you,
not just
Paul.
a
I
Game
got you.
Pass thing.
I got you.
It's a subscription service thing. It's all of them. They all do it. Like, oh, you don't want ads? That's in the premium tier.
Right.
Well, thank you. Oh, your Disney Plus. Your Disney Plus is going to get.
Unless you go to PC Game Pass.
Okay, but the writing is on guys.
Listen, that's what's going to happen.
Sitting here and debating about this stuff.
They're going to convert Xbox dudes to PC dudes.
That's what their goal is. Look,
crazy.
A month ago.
If Xbox,
yes, we know they went out of the console space.
Let me say this. Let me just say this. If Microsoft is going to have something that they really value, it's Windows, okay? And they will try their level best to not have it fail just because of optics. Because, how can Windows and Microsoft, how can Windows fail when you're Microsoft, right? So that is the purpose of what they're doing with Xbox. If you look at the next generation, true enough, we don't know anything about the next generation. Wait, pause. But what we know so far is that it's going to be a dual boot system or some sort of system where you can have that same thing that we have right now on the Ally X, where you can switch between Windows and stuff. And all that is an OS switcher. Okay, an OS switcher. All of their future games are PC Game Pass first. And so what am I saying?
That's why
I don't
think
they're making any more. I don't think they're going to be making any more only Xbox specific games that are not PC Game Pass and only native Xbox, if you will, because I don't think there's such thing as a native Xbox after this generation. And you can see it on the wall.
I wouldn't be surprised if this
I've got nothing wrong, and there's nothing wrong with that, even from a business standpoint.
And see, this is why I told you motherfuckers on this panel, y'all don't listen.
That's because you talk too much.
No, but first of all,
Shimmy things to listen to. Y'all talking over each other.
First of all, you're the only one that's talking with fleas in his bed, bitch. Stop talking with fleas in your bed.
But they're making a dual. But Lemon, they're making a dual boot system. That is the purpose of this whole full screen experience.
Isn't that just one system? Because supposedly doing a dual boot system and a console, correct?
Okay,
no, the console
it's supposed to
play
be a
games.
handheld.
It's a dual boot.
Wise, you didn't let me finish.
Go ahead.
Remember the last time I tried to tell you motherfuckers what it was before it happened?
Go ahead.
They're trying to make a console that's like these PC handhelds that you make one code for. PC and console that use the same code for gaming.
But is that a
I
native
told you this 2
Xbox
months
console?
ago. You did
No.
not listen.
You're
You're not listening to me.
Go ahead.
You're saying you never said.
I said that, and nobody listened. If I give you a gem, it depends what you want to do with it.
You're
but
gonna
I'm
know
not-
that again, 'cause don't sit there
And
and
that's
say
not
nobody
necessarily
listens.
true, Wise. If the
Exactly,
code
Paul.
is
Don't let me-
universal,
They're
how
trying
is
to
it
make
not native if it's
one
playing the same code?
code. It's playing the same code.
They've been
They
trying to do
not-
it for ages, and now the technology
Yes.
is there to do it.
Now the technology is there, and it started on 360 with games for Windows. This is me talking to Jason Ronald.
But you know
Yeah,
what
but
though?
you see,
I give you a
Xbox is
name.
being
It would- it
positioned
costs
as
a
the
couple
OS
bucks.
Were you
for
brushing his
gaming.
beard?
See, the problem we
If
have
they
with
could just
gaming
sell the
right now.
software,
I gave you a name,
That's where
No, but the
motherfucker.
problem we
We're not
have
talking
with
about
game-
maybes.
But the
I told
problem we
you.
have with PC gaming right now is because Windows is bloated. That's why people are going to Steam OS, correct?
Don't say we.
Okay. I
That
wait.
ain't got
Wait.
nothing to
Hang
do-
on.
That has nothing to do
Hang on.
with what the
Hang
fuck
on.
I
No,
just
no,
said.
my point being
That has
is,
nothing
no,
to
no,
do
no,
with
you don't
what I
understand
said.
what
and
I'm
then
saying.
looked around.
Wait,
Let
let
me
me-
finish what I'm saying.
How
Let
do
me
you
speak to
know?
Wise's.
You use a
Let me.
Mac.
Let me.
Wise,
Let
this is my show. Shut
Let
up.
me speak to Wise's point for a second, because I want to point something out. Wise, you're saying how it switches back and forth, but when you switch from one way to the other, not both ways,
That's what she said.
the system actually has to
said,
reset. The system actually has to reboot
Right.
to remove all the Windows bloat from the Xbox
Yeah.
front end.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm hearing
listen.
something.
See,
Nothing.
This is why I tell you, if I say something and that I know, you motherfuckers need to shut up
But
and pay
Levin, but
attention,
that's my
because I'm
point.
telling you
They
something
are
I know.
making
I told
Xbox
you
into
something
an
I know.
OS.
What you're saying? No, they're not. You're wrong.
What do you mean they're
You
not?
are fucking
Of course
wrong,
they're
nigga.
not. Xbox is
You
the game.
are wrong.
Just
Then what is Xbox?
Yes, I did.
In the current iteration, okay, on your
Anything's an
listen.
Xbox.
Oh my god.
the current
You know what?
iteration Xbox is a pared down version of Windows. A
Right,
very
so it's
pared
an
down
OS.
version of Windows.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Since the beginning, it was this.
No,
Who made the Xbox Ally X? Who made that?
ROG.
Xbox.
No, they did
ROG.
not. No, they
Asus.
did
Or
not.
Asus or whatever, yeah.
Asus.
No,
Well, Rogue
Asus.
Asus made the hardware.
Asus made the hardware, and Microsoft is changing the software for it to be more seamless to feel more like a handheld.
Right.
Because it
Interface.
does.
The
The interface. You have an Ally X, motherfucker.
I do, and I got the
You
full
have
screen experience,
one.
and I'm playing
And
on it,
when
and I
you-
know what it's doing. It's switching. I'm
you've got
in the
like 20
Xbox
games at the
ecosystem when I'm
same
playing
time.
a game,
Listen,
and then when I want to like
did-
print
did-
something,
did
I
I
can go to
not-
the Windows
did I not-
ecosystem. Right? Go ahead.
Okay. Did I not share my video I did in August with that same experience before anybody did?
Yes.
Before KSanti
But you're
did?
still not
Before
answering the question of how Xbox is not an
All
OS.
right
then.
So I must know what I'm talking about.
Xbox is a physical device.
But the
An
Xbox is an
it's a-
OS.
Wise, you need to raise your voice.
Y'all don't understand what I'm trying to say. How is the Xbox not an OS if I'm switching
It's
between
Windows.
Windows and Xbox?
Microsoft is an OS, motherfucker. Xbox is a platform.
Yeah, it's not an OS.
It's not a fucking
No,
OS.
the OS that's inside Xbox is a pared down version of Windows.
Yes.
It's very
Whatever you want to call it, but that's the
Holy
point.
shit.
They
No,
are
that-
making.
we got-
you know why
no,
they
hang on,
did this?
hang on.
We got
That-
Windows
that's-
11
hang on.
right
I
there
promise
on
you-
Series X and S.
I promise you, every
Hang
Hang on, that's not whatever you want to call it though, because
Thank you.
I'm a tech guy. That's different.
Right.
they
You
can
can't-
sell
you
the
can't use
Xbox
with me.
as
You
an
can't use the-
OEM.
Triple.
Do you
Here's-
not understand how they're
and,
trying to
well,
make
let me-
money? They are trying to position
Yeah, let
Xbox
me-
so it can be
let
sold
me-
as an OEM like
Okay.
Windows.
Stop.
No,
stop
they're
yelling
not trying
at
to
me.
do that. No,
Let me-
that's wrong.
Wait.
Let me.
Let-
Let
let-
me.
hold
let-
on.
let-
But
let
hold
Paul
on,
finish,
let
let Paul
me
finish.
point. Let me
Just a little bit.
That's your
let me
opinion.
point out.
Okay, Paul.
Go ahead.
Let me point out also that starting with Windows 10, they wanted to. They've been working toward this since then, because that's why the tablet version
That's
and the
right.
Windows version
That's right.
were with those stupid little tiles that the pain in the ass.
That's right.
That's why they
Which
did
I
that,
love.
because
The Zoom,
Yeah, that's
the
when-
Zoom player.
that's when they
That's
started
where it
doing
started
that. With,
doing that.
with,
That was
I'm telling
8.
with
you, bro.
Windows
All right,
10.
can Praxis
Was
talk
it?
now?
Was it 8?
Yeah, it
was
was
it as
8.
early
That was
as
8. That was Windows 8.
Yeah, well, because the first iteration of 8 sucked ass.
that was a clusterfuck.
8.1,
Yeah, that was a total
yeah.
clusterfuck.
8.1.
8.1.
to be exact. 8.1.
Okay, keep going.
But that's when they started
That
doing
was it,
that.
Praxis?
That's-
Mhm.
What's that?
What?
I thought you had
Listen
like
to
a
me.
whole
Listen
thing
to
to
me.
say.
Listen to me.
No.
Xbox is going nowhere.
What was it?
Microsoft is doing exactly what they can't do at the best. They're gonna beat you doing the software.
That's where the money's at.
They're gonna beat you.
Just
That's
like
the
software.
money's at.
Xbox as a platform.
They're gonna beat you doing the software. But listen,
Hold on, Xbox as a
thank
physical,
you,
as a
Noof.
physical console may disappear, but Xbox is just going to become Microsoft's gaming wing.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, we all
Right.
see the Play Anywhere
That's it.
initiative and all that. Like
That's
there are
it.
And play, you see,
they're
look,
well beyond just a
with
console.
Xbox
Like, this isn't
ruling
really
their
anything.
gaming
making the
platform,
hardware.
They can
That's a loss.
they can sell this to say Asus or whoever they're contracting to make the consoles or third party, and they can sell
Right,
it. That's
just
fine.
like
They can
Steam.
make
Hold on,
it.
Just like everything else.
That is the purpose
Thank you,
of them
Nova.
doing that.
Steam tried it
It's a
too.
platform.
Steam tried that shit too with their Steam boxes, but it didn't work out. for that.
Initially, it did, but they're bringing it back.
They tried it too.
Because
the market was
they
already
weren't weren't big enough. They weren't big enough.
But Microsoft,
Right, but I think the market wasn't. I
has
think the
got
market was already set.
Microsoft,
The technology wasn't there yet.
right, and the
Right,
technology
right.
wasn't there. But Microsoft has figured it out. Do you notice that all these handhelds got that motherfucking Windows experience?
Mm-hmm.
When I told KSO last week, I said, "Yo, listen, this is not an Xbox Ally X situation. All the handhelds is gonna have this. This is gonna be a win. It's gonna go from handheld to fucking PC. This is what they're doing. Because look, you can sign into Shadowplay, Nvidia shit with your Xbox shit. Yes, sir. And play over there with your Xbox account and not pay those crazy money. Nobody's talking about that. You know who does it a lot? Fucking 100. I said, what the fuck? How you playing that? He said, oh, you can sign in with your Xbox account. I went and looked. I signed in. These motherfuckers got deals everywhere.
Yeah, they've been.
AKA, remember, what's the dude? Steve Jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Him and Bill Gates split because he wanted to make PCs and software, and Bill Gates
But you see,
said,
that's
fuck that.
but
We
as you're
want to have
saying, this is
software.
Microsoft's model.
Hold on. No, that's what I'm trying to fucking tell you. But Xbox is going nowhere. They're not going to stop making their own personal hardware. They're not going to stop making Surface Pros. They're not.
No, but it's going to be much
They will
minimized
have
in performance,
everybody
and they're trying to.
in their back pocket like they got now. this is what they're going to do.
They want. They do not
win
want to be the
how they've
majority
been
publisher of their
winning.
console. They want to They want other people to make that
Right.
console
They want
for them.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So
Yes,
that's
but
why
you're
they're
still
making
gonna
this
have
into like
their
an OEM
platform.
feature where you
Their
can buy
platform.
it.
No. They're still gonna have their hardware.
No, but look, but they can
They're
sell
still gonna have
Xbox as
their
an
hardware.
OEM to like Asus or whoever makes their console or next.
But it's not gonna be an OEM because first of all, Steam is a fucking Windows app. What the fuck are we
Well, it's
talking
Linux
about here?
actually underneath, but no, Steam is
on
Linux.
Windows. Hold on Windows, it's not Linux. On Windows fucking PCs.
It's Linux code that's been compiled for Windows. It is.
But it's not. It's a Windows app.
But
when you have a Windows computer,
if you decompile it, it's Linux underneath that.
But this is a manifestation of a bigger problem.
It's code, but it's a Windows app.
But the bigger problem is this. Okay,
stop. Come on.
Where's
But hold up. Why does any of this matter? If Xbox or Microsoft stops making, let's say hypothetically, they stop making gaming hardware outright. No consoles, no handhelds, no laptops, no nothing.
They'll still be fine.
What does it matter?
Nova, but listen.
Listen.
I get
let
your
me
point.
finish.
I agree
said
with you.
hypothetically, and they're still going to be the largest gaming publisher in gaming.
They are going to be that.
That's all it is. They are the largest gaming publisher.
I'm with Nova.
Whether they make hardware or not,
but they make more money.
The largest publisher in gaming.
There's no fact that they're going to stop.
You see, the problem is this. I don't think there's any more passion left in the Xbox brand apart from independent.
Hold on.
Listen,
hold on. I don't think it has
Microsoft
anything to do with
define
passion.
Define passion in this case because
What
they're
I'm
still making
trying to
games.
say is
Unless
that
you're strictly talking hardware.
I'm still up for it.
If they're rid of Xbox consoles, I don't think it has anything to do with passion.
the Wize house, and I'm gonna punch you in your fucking wrist.
I think it has to do
I'm getting
with
tired of this
waning
bullshit.
hardware
push them on
sales,
both
right?
sides just to make sure.
Both sides.
Can I finish real
They
quick?
hurt evenly. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. If they don't make another Xbox, I don't think it has anything to do with they don't have passion. I think it's just that we're looking at what 3 generations now of waning console sales, and nothing that shows an indication that that trend is changing anytime soon.
Right.
So why keep chasing the consoles and the R&D that costs
Exactly
millions and billions of dollars to
thing.
produce a console that they know is going to sell less and less
When
and less?
Bill
It doesn't make
Gates-
any sense.
When Bill
When
Bill Gates greenlit Xbox,
Billy boy.
by famously all know the story. Seems Blackley went up and said, "Hey, I think we should do this."
Yeah.
What was the motivation? The motivation was not for them to come into the console market and become they were like really ingrained on selling people an Xbox. No, they were just scared. They didn't want, like with Apple and the PC, everything going like, they wanted to make sure that all of the computers that were living room computers had Windows something in it, So
Windows.
that was the purpose
and
of it.
even it didn't Apple bend the knee? They take fucking Windows.
Yeah, so
software now, motherfucker.
Yeah, and now they're a $1 trillion company with their operating system on fucking everything on Earth.
Thank
so
you.
what does it matter?
No. My point is, hold on, Wize, hold on. This is the thing. When the generation started, right? I always said this, and I still stand by this. Xbox is carried by the hardcore community. It's not a casual box. It's never been that.
True.
They will never beat Sony in console sales because Sony is a household name.
It's a PlayStation. It's not even a video game console anymore. It's a PlayStation.
What you do is but listen. But what you do is you make a dent. You make a dent, which they did, a huge dent, right? Now they're saying, you know what? Let's put a couple games over there and see what happens. Boom. Oh, that's software. This is what they fucking known for. If PlayStation people want to play the next Forza, PlayStation people want to play Gears. Gears before Yote was out, before Death Stranding was out, and Gears Reloaded. They all was up for pre-order. Gears beat both of them.
Which was wild.
Which was crazy. So what I'm saying is, what you think Microsoft gonna say when they see that? You would be a dumbass to say, and we talking about a 19-year-old game.
Right.
We're not talking about the fucking Gears 4 or 5. 19 years old, outperforming 2 games that's basically known for PlayStation.
Well, it's like remember.
You can't be
remember
serious.
when
Forza Horizon 5 is a fucking Xbox One game. That is not a next-gen fucking Xbox game. That is an Xbox One game. Top of the food chain. It was on the top of the charts for 3 months. You got PlayStation games that come out from PlayStation that be on the charts for 2 weeks.
I think in reverse, it would be the same way.
Then Madden and everything else takes back over. What you think as a software company, Microsoft is going to look at? Oh, yeah, we're going to keep it exclusive. No, fuck you.
No.
We're going to get our money from our base, and then we're going to give it to y'all later, and we're going to keep eating. You would be a dumbass not to do what you're known to do. They're a software company.
And remember when they did these 4 titles? Remember when they did that? And I said, I said that was the testing ground.
Right.
That's why.
And that's why, shout out to Tim Dole. We squashed our beef. That's why he had a fucking meltdown, because he got in his feelings about them putting their games everywhere. I'm like, how the fuck are you mad? And this is what they known for, dominating the software space. If you got a whole install base that want to play your games and you want to say, you know what, we the smallest. We don't want to make money. We're just going to keep it with our small fan base. Even though before Forza Horizon 5 hit PlayStation, it was at 35 million motherfuckers playing it.
But you see,
Why not
also
add
there's
another
another
10?
problem with this whole story as well.
And they bought the $100 edition more than they did
Yo,
the
about that.
The other problem is
That's what blew me away.
Go ahead, Cozy.
That blew me the freak away when I
So
saw that.
wasn't like $1 million
$100
with
edition.
pre-orders?
Right. Was at the top of the food chain. I said,
That
holy
was
shit,
wild.
they're buying the ultimate edition.
Yeah, I was like, that's
Come
wild.
on, man. Come on. There is no discredit here. Sorry, Fabio. I'm sorry.
I mean, no worries whatsoever. Like, one of the problems in
I
my
know
opinion,
Fabio's
is
still here.
how Xbox likes to communicate with
Yes.
its people. Like, for example, you take the Xbox podcast where Phil Spencer announced that 4 games were going to be on other platforms. What did he say? Either we are going to, either we will increase the prices of monetization, microtransactions, in order to gain more money from the exploiting the base that we already have, or we can expand
They're still gonna do
the
that anyway.
games that we have right now to other platforms.
All
The
the above.
problem is the motherfucker said either this or that. He managed to do both.
But that.
Of course.
Like, for
But you
fuck's
see, the
sake.
problem is this, and this is fundamentally the big problem in all of it, is this. When Xbox was first created in Microsoft, it was under the Bill Gates, Steve Ballmer era, and Microsoft wasn't the size it is now, okay? And so the money and the revenue
Gaming wasn't the size it is now.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, but it was, but the
Gaming is
gaming division,
mainstream
no,
now.
but the gaming division was a good chunk of like if they were going to make revenue parallel to PlayStation, it would have made a
When the
big.
Xbox came out, gaming wasn't making more money than movies and music.
Oh,
No, but
absolutely.
compared to their
It is now.
compared to their bottom line, to their net worth as a company, the amount of money generated by gaming would have been like what we could say statistically significant. Now, even if they maximize their sell-throughs on Xbox, the company is so big, it is a rounding error, and that's why there is no inherent value from the bigger higher ups to Xbox, because it's a rounding error, you know? So they're like, look, we don't
See,
want to
that's
keep
you
doing
talking.
this. Huh? It is a rounding.
That is not what they said.
I will show you the numbers.
You,
I mean, I
Sarah
can't tell you
Bond
right
said
now.
we
I
all
will,
can
I will
continue
show you my
doing
numbers.
hardware.
I will show you the
Right,
numbers.
no,
on
I think hold on. I think
Numbers.
the funny
Numbers, or did Sarah Bond came out and said we still doing hardware
Yeah,
and we're
but
gonna
at the
make the
same
most
time, that could
powerful
be
hardware?
right. Yeah,
which again, that
Can't be
doesn't make any
anything
sense
could
to
change.
me.
You listen.
It doesn't make any sense to me that they're going to make the most powerful hardware when that's not the one that
No,
sells
but see,
now.
they're not. This is what I took.
They're
Hold
not
on,
going
I
for
made-
the general crowd for
Hold
that
on,
one. They're
hold
going
on.
for
I
their
made a
30
bet.
million hardcore people.
Look. They're hardcore.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
they're
is
going
all
for
they're
hardcore.
going.
And that's what,
they
remember
are now
a few
looking
shows
at the
back, I
30
told
million
Wize-
and saying,
I
we
told
are
Wize-
trying to extract
Right,
as much
and
as we can out of that 30 million.
I understand.
Yup,
I understand.
yup.
I
That's what
understand
they're making that
Again,
for.
it doesn't make any sense to spend money on R&D for a console
I
for the
agree.
hardcore when the majority
Because they're
of
not.
Xbox
Rumors
gamers
are
bought
there's
the
it's also in
No,
co-development
no,
with the Steam
when,
Deck.
no,
I mean,
when,
Steam
when the
situation.
majority
They're going to
of
appeal.
Xbox
Why? Here's the
gamers
thing.
picked the S over the X, and the ones that didn't pick Xbox picked Nintendo and PlayStation over Xbox. So you're going to spend all this money to make the most powerful console
Yep.
that your gamers have showed you they
Hold
don't
on.
care
Okay,
about
okay,
the power
okay.
crown.
Hold on, hold on,
Because it
hold
was
on.
available.
Cozy, hold on. First of all, I
They're
said
still
from
picking
the
the
beginning.
Series
Hold
S.
on. I also that's for people just to get the fuck in the door. That's for people to get in the door. But I also
How does that
hold
change?
on. I made a bet with Wize on this show. I said I guarantee you that the next console will be more powerful than PlayStation. I said, remember that bet? Let's not forget that motherfucking
The
bet. I
Magnus,
said because
whatever
they're not
rumors-
making
Yeah,
it.
it's going to be a beast.
They're
Right,
not making. Hold on.
I'm not saying that you're wrong.
but
I'm
with
just
Super
saying it,
Nintendo,
it doesn't make sense to me.
No,
Like,
it does
Yeah.
make sense because they're going
people-
to appeal to the people that support the platform and then
So-
venture out and make their money elsewhere.
So again, they're going to appeal to the lowest
The
common
minority,
denominator.
yes, that's what
Doesn't
they
make
at.
any fucking sense.
Okay, for you, it does for
For
me.
anybody.
because I
Oh,
want
no,
the
I'm
most
hang
power.
on.
See,
Hang on.
the only
Hang on.
thing that could
Hang
make
on.
sense is
Hang
like
on.
you make the
But
hardcore
hang
happy
on.
until the casuals get it. That's
Yo, hold
Hang
on.
on.
Let me just say one more thing and I'm going to shut the fuck up. So NVIDIA makes a 5090 and a 5080, knowing that that's not the majority of sales. So why the fuck do they make it?
But they
Because it's a
also
scam
make
any
other
freaking way.
models other
well,
than
and
those,
that's
do they
why,
not?
and that's why they
Oh.
have the
The
Series
50
S.
series,
That's
the
why they have the
50
Series
series
S
is
now.
no better than
No,
the
hold
40.
up.
Hold up,
Now,
let us
apples
see.
to oranges, 'cause you're talking about multiple products and there's a top tier. I understand that. You make a top tier product for the people who want that, but there's
Right.
also lower tier products. You're saying there will be no lower tier product. It will
But-
only be a 5090.
But let me say to that. There are companies out there, not video gaming, but there are companies out there that only make top tier products that only are attractive to maybe
niche.
0.5% of the
Right,
whole
and they
population.
charge an exorbitant amount of money for those products,
and they sell them,
Yep.
All
Let me
they
ask
care
a
about.
question.
Right, hold on,
Does
because
AMD have
hold
an
on. You're
equivalent?
talking about like your Seinhausers and shit like that, where it's
Your
it's
Ferrari.
expensive, right?
Listen.
Right. That's not what an Xbox is.
Does AMD have an equivalent to the 5080 Ti? Nope. Do they have an equivalent to the 5090 or 4090 or 4080? No, they do not.
Don't get me started on the 50 series. They're not.
No. But I'm just talking about high end. I'm talking about high end. I ain't talking about abilities. We talking about AMD said, fuck that. We can't compete on that level.
Right.
Okay. They make their money from consoles.
I would understand if Xbox went that route, if Xbox was both in fact a premium product and perceived as a premium product. It's not. It's a regular gaming console like a PlayStation and Nintendo. They're not premium products.
Xbox is
really like that.
catering.
Their
Who do you
sales
think
really
is
come from
left?
just the
But
US.
you see, the thing is
That's the
this,
thing. Xbox is
But
hemorrhaging people using it.
Right, Koji,
So the
but to
people
answer
left are
who is left?
the
The
enthusiasts are
large
the only ones
majority
left.
of people that are left right now in the gaming ecosystem on Xbox are not the people that bought a Series X.
I'll even
They're
say this
enthusiasts.
much: the
People
people
bought
who
that
are on
Series
Xbox
S
right now are
largely
not even
because
some
it
of the
was
fans who were
available.
the original Xbox
And
fans. Like, I mean, to be honest with you, like there is
Where
a
the fuck you
lot
got
of
that
today's
from? Where
Xbox
you
that
got that
wasn't
from?
like
No,
back.
I agree with
that-
Wize on that. I do
something
agree with
lost
Wize on
with
that. I think a
The
lot of
water
the
is wet.
fans that used to be Xbox 360 fans converted to PlayStation,
Mhm.
and whoever was left was left.
Yeah.
And
As
most of them
Phil
left
has
standing
said
alone.
multiple times, they have lost the most
Yo, Wise,
important
just be
generation
prepared
with
to buy
PS4
me
and
whatever
Xbox One.
fucking game that I
I
actually
know it's
forbid.
coming out. I know it's coming out. It's going to be stronger.
Xbox
I'm not sitting here and
100%,
saying it's not going to be stronger, but at the same time,
just
No,
speak up,
you
say what
did
you
say
just-
that. That was the bet. You said, why would they do that? You saying what
but I'll stand
Nova's
behind
saying.
it.
And I'm going to tell both of y'all when it drops.
You were right, and it
Go
is coming out.
fuck yourselves.
No, not go fuck myself.
Again,
God damn,
like-
you're defending a good brand that's about to
saying
be
you're wrong. Hold
6
on.
feet under.
I'm not saying wrong. I'm just saying to me it doesn't make any sense. But if they do
Because
it,
the
all
new
right,
Xbox
all right,
console is
okay.
going to play
They're
all your
gonna-
games,
they're
all
gonna
your Steam
sell-
games, all your PC
they're gonna sell
games, and
fuck
They're
all. If they
already
do that, they're
selling
gonna
fuck
sell-
all.
Let me ask you a
They're
question.
already
so let's-
selling
all right,
fuck
hold
all.
on.
So why would
Hold on,
you
hold on.
invest in the
We're
big
not
spenders?
selling any console, so
Let-
let's make a
let-
fucking decision. It's gonna sell even
Yeah,
less.
Hold
makes
on,
no
hold on.
fucking sense
Let-
at all.
It costs more money to make
Okay,
it.
okay, let me say this.
And charge
say
more
this.
money for it.
Because you can.
Let me say this.
Sorry.
Who is the pro made for? The casuals or the hardcore?
Hardcore.
But there isn't just a pro. There's a pro, a PS5, and a digital. That's the point. There are
Right.
multiple products in that line.
Wait, so let
And
me.
the- and the people-
I was having
But-
fun. Are we
but-
saying?
but
Are we saying?
But who
they're
said
not
they're going to
gonna
do that in
make
the next
S?
generation? But who said they're
Are we
going to do that in the
Lemon.
next generation?
Lemon saying that.
I did not
I'm
say
talking
that.
to.
That is
No,
not what I said.
I'm
That
talking
is
to.
not what I said, Bushido. Don't do that.
I'm talking to Super, who's saying they make, Sony made 3 different levels.
Yeah,
Who said they're going to do that next generation?
Well, so
Okay.
let me. I just want to get grasp. Just right now, we have the Series S and the X. Are we saying they're not going to make the S and X similar with the next gen?
They
or they
haven't
just
said.
won't
They
do it?
haven't said.
Well, no, because we're
Hold on,
because
let him
we're
answer.
asking
You
the question.
asking 2 questions,
no,
motherfucker.
no, because I'm trying to lead into this because we're explaining that why are they making a premium and we're referencing 5080s and 5090s. I'm like,
I know. I was talking.
when do
I
we?
was talking about
When, no, I'm just saying. When do we?
versus
When do we?
regular.
No, I'm asking like when do we establish next gen? We're not getting the S and the X again.
Because
we can answer the question of making a
first of all,
premium.
We don't
that's a
know either
decision.
way. We don't know either way.
Yeah, and that's why I'm just
But
like, it sounds like we're
I
excluding
know
that.
there will be an X version,
Right.
and they don't have to set. They don't have to. They
Is
can
the
just make.
PlayStation doing the same thing too?
Yeah. Okay.
As
So
far as like,
if
We
they
don't know.
split- if they
Nobody
split-
knows yet.
If they split SKUs, then I could say, okay, then it makes sense. But
Yeah.
I also don't know that they're
Right.
going to.
And that's where my confusion comes from because we were
Yeah.
talking. If we were saying they're not doing that anymore, and we had the facts for that.
I
It's
said
like,
they're gonna make a powerful
Yeah.
system.
yeah, and
I
Nova
didn't
was
say-
asking, and
I
Nova
didn't
was
say-
asking, what's the point in
I
making
didn't
a
say
powerful
anything
system
about an
if every-
entry level system.
And
Because
that's
real quick, let
yeah,
me say
and
something
that's
real
why
quick.
it's like I was confused on where y'all were talking. Like no one was talking if they're gonna make an S alongside an X again. It just sounded like we were just.
that ain't what I
No, I'm
said.
just saying it sounded like the conversation is people were assuming it's just gonna be premium and nothing else.
I
and that's why I was. That was,
I
I
know
was
they're
lost.
making a premium system. I don't know if they're gonna make it entry
one
level.
thing that's being
I
left
don't.
out.
I don't think. I honestly don't think either of them are going to split SKUs anymore. I don't think that next generation we get physical editions either. I think we just get digital editions.
Right.
And that's it.
I don't
It's one
buy. I
SKU.
don't buy physical no more.
Let me
Because
ask you guys this real
why
quick.
deal with the hassle of the multiple SKUs and multiple manufacturing processes and shipping
And
routes when you
development.
can just have
But
one
technically,
fucking
Nova.
SKU?
Technically, Nova. Right. If they bring out next generation, right? You have pros. You got X's. They technically could use those.
I'll
as
tell
the
you a bigger
fucking
problem
base.
that keeps Microsoft up,
Right,
up and
that's
awake,
we're
awake at
talking about
night.
two different
Do
generations.
you really want to know the big problem
no, I
about
get that, but-
Microsoft's
So if I
mind right
can-
about now? Do y'all really want to know? And I'll give you a clue. It
No,
doesn't.
we not
It
listening.
has nothing to do with fucking Team
listening
Green. I'll tell you that
to
much.
you in that tight ass pink shirt.
Yeah, well,
Fuck
shit. At
that.
least like my ass can fit in it. Shit. All right. But anyhow,
He called you fat.
I
That
don't
was-
fit in,
that was
I
off
don't,
the
I don't,
floor.
I
Oh
don't
God.
fit in an extra medium. You carved victim.
Fuck
Fuck you.
There are 450
victim.
million.
If you was my weight, your ribs wouldn't be
there
broken,
are
bitch.
440 million
You'd have ate that
PCs
hit.
with Windows in it. Only 8 million have a subscription to Copilot. That is what's terrifying them right
I don't
there.
use Copilot.
What the?
That is what's keeping Microsoft up at night.
Listen, how many? You listen. Do you see? Everybody talk about all this PC shit. Do you see the connected PCs that's connected to Steam? Most of them are 1080p machines.
Okay, so
Yeah,
but what
that's
I'm
true.
trying to say is
87% are low. Hold on, low end machines, motherfucker.
I was going to say, why is the problem with that big number sounds really big, but a lot of those machines will not run Copilot.
Oh, exactly.
yeah,
At
but
all.
see, that is their problem. That is their biggest concern.
No.
right now.
Let Wize keep throwing his fucking crossfire shit in
No,
here.
I'm not throwing no crossfire. You guys keep sitting here defending this shit. That's right. Let me call him out on that. Wait, no. You will see.
Call him out
You
on
will
that.
see. They don't give a flying
yeah?
fuck about
Oh, yeah?
Xbox anymore. They are trying to take as
playing Call
much
of-
money
you playing-
out of that program and put it and funnel it into
Hold on,
AI
hold
as
on.
they can.
Hold on. So I just want to, because you say they don't care about Xbox, but we see that they're branching beyond the console and still trying to have, hey, you can play your games on PC, cloud, console, mobile. So they're still putting money into the brand, the Xbox branch. Is just not specifically the console anymore. So it's like they're not entirely not.
They're cutting
caring
games.
to
Look,
branch
they're
out
not
instead of
looking
just being one
into
spot.
passion projects
Yeah.
anymore either. And this is what worries me too. Like they are cutting things and not even thinking twice about it because they're taking that same money they're saving and putting it into AI.
How do you know what they're developing?
I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
know
what
they're
they're developing.
developing.
I'm saying that their focus right now.
But
is
you just said no. You just said they're cutting.
No.
You just said-
You just said
Let
project.
Wize dig the fucking hole. 'Cause
I said
I'ma
that
bury
the
him.
games that are coming out, they're not looking for passion projects. If your game doesn't sell, by their cutting it, and they're not thinking it, they're taking the money they would have invested in putting it in AI.
Even though the character
You're
models
telling me
are
that the keeper
as shit,
is a
even though the character model's ugly as shit, we're gonna say that Fable's not a passion product.
It's
That
a
Fable
fan-
is
No,
not
no,
something that
passion
fans have
product
been
is more
asking
something
for
that
for
they
years.
wanna
Fable
make.
has
Right.
a following.
Not as far as
it is
us
not a
concerned.
passion project, and it is on a
Fable
wait
is
and
not a
see
passion
approach. They are
project.
trying to make it a
He
pillar.
has a following.
Basically, if you look they looked at
what's that game
ABK
you like,
and
Cozy?
saw the model they
Found it
want to
too.
Oh,
do.
Viva
I
Lapita.
just-
Viva
I just-
Lapita.
I don't know how we look at any game.
They
and
saw
it's not a
ABK and saw
passion
the model they
product when
want
you
to
have
be
no
at.
idea
Do you
It's
not
such a-
understand
making
that?
the game like
The
it.
problem here is like passion project is so vague.
Shout out to the
almost.
chat, man. Shout out to
It
the
feels
chat.
vague
Like,
because
please.
we can
Share
look
it
at
out.
Obsidian, who's done Outer Worlds to Grounded to. They're
It's
doing
90% passion project.
what's the other? What's the first person
Oh,
Call of Eternity
oh.
universe that's Avowed? Like
Oh,
they're
what
doing
about
more
their
than
sad
just like
but-
Call of
but-
Duty.
and- and-
Unless Wize has some polling data from internal polling data of the studios showing that the people are like, man, I don't want to work on this fucking game, then how are we going to say that they're not passion products?
Well, and to be fair, calling out Fable at this point in its development is of course they're going to let that one finish. You know, they've invested way too much money. And
First of all, it got too much of a fan base.
Wait, who said that game's not coming out now?
And
No,
let me
buddy,
say
I'm
this.
just saying.
Hold on.
But you guys were talking about, you know, the canceling passion projects or whatever. No, Fable's too far along to go. We're going to pull the plug on that shit.
And let me say this.
They are
too, for you
appetite. They
Game
are
Pass
risk
actually-
averse
and
right
also
now. Do you
listen,
not
hold on.
understand? They are risk
hold
averse.
on. I would rather listen.
But
I
hold
would
on.
rather Xbox cancel any games that they don't have faith in than drop $500 million into a fucking Concord.
Anybody,
they are looking for grand slams.
If you don't have
they're
faith
not
in
looking for.
if you
That's
don't
what I'm
have faith
saying.
in
They're
it,
not looking for
cancel
base
it.
hits. They're looking for grand slams.
And put funds elsewhere.
That's what they
No, they
want
are.
to do. They're
Everybody
looking for
is.
grand
No,
slams.
Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm really trying to understand.
Praxis,
the logic,
why
because
don't you say
even if we
shit,
look
man?
at things
Come
like
on, say something.
no, so even if we look at things like Clockwork Revolution, I don't think they're. I mean, maybe because it's been in development for so long, but
Everybody else is
I'm not
talking
looking at
for
some of the games that are saying these has to be the next Call of Duty. Like I'm looking at these games like, no, they'll be something fun to play.
That's the game.
Call of
The
Duty.
Psychonaut studio. We can't pretend that's not a passion.
Who the hell says that?
That's where I'm just confused. That's why I'm confused. Like you're saying
They're
that. Like,
looking for a business model like COD or Madden. They're looking for an ABK type business model for their games. All of their games.
But they've got to be smart enough. But
no, you can't say
they want to get Gears to that level. They want to get Forza to that level. They want to get Flight Simulator to that level. They want these big tentpole games that they keep iterating.
Can I say something real quick?
Excuse me. No, hold on, Triple. Fuck that. He said some bullshit.
Go ahead. Say what I said, bullshit. I would like to see what you were telling me that I said is bullshit.
Hold on. Then shut your ass up. And I'm going to tell you, motherfucker. You said they want to get Gears to where the motherfucker Gears is $1 billion franchise. What the fuck are you talking about?
But that's what they want.
only got one.
But that's what they
Hold on.
Hold on. Smaller than that.
You just said they want to get Gears at this successful rate.
Right,
Gears,
like COD. Like, you know, like
Forza,
every iteration of
and
COD does
Halo.
very, very well. Like, same
Excuse
thing with
me.
Gears, same thing with Halo, same thing with
Excuse me.
What?
It's
no,
You can't say that when they have Keeper coming out.
Hold on. What?
We have like
it's that fucking Lighthouse game that she's saying is a passion project.
Yeah,
and plays the fucking Lighthouse. I'm just really confused. No, I get what you're saying, Wize, in the sense of it's a business that wants to make money. I get that, but when I look at what they're producing, and you're saying they want the next Call of Duty, like Clockwork Revolution is going to be the next Call of Duty 2. We know it's a single player French. It's a single player game. Was it Outer Worlds 2? That's a single player game. Fable is likely going to be a single player game, unless you're you can't say we want the. You can't say they want the next Call of Duty, but they're showcasing a lot of games that are from single player to multiplayer. Unless you just say they want a big franchise across the board, which every studio.
And then they can start iterating it and making it into like.
I get that. I get that. Maybe I'm oversimplifying it for myself, but that's like saying water sweat. Like, yes, every studio, every developer that's making the game, they want to make the only thing.
I guarantee you, even if it's sold 1.5 million, they're going to cut it. I'll guarantee you, if it doesn't sell, the numbers are going to be cut. They're not playing around no more.
They want everything. Hang on.
How could you cut it once it's already out there?
Am I talking?
No, I can't hear you talking.
No, come on.
And guys, by the way, anyone watching this, we talk shit to everybody, but we don't mean anything. We're just talking about fucking games. Come on now, seriously.
Shut the fuck up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we all live each other.
What I want to point out with Wize's call, though, is I have a problem saying they want another Call of Duty. That's games as a service.
Exactly.
And they know from watching the market that games of a service right now are flooded. They're inundated.
Yes.
No new games of a service
Look at what
is going to do
well. Let him finish, please. Let him finish.
So you can't compare the success of Call of Duty over time and the money it makes out of season passes and whatever and skins and all that other shit that they sell with a single player game like Outer Worlds 2 or any of that other stuff.
Yeah.
They're totally different metrics. They have to wait on different metrics. You can't say, well, Call of Duty has made $23 billion over the last 6 years. Okay, but no single player game.
Or say Fortnite.
I just want to make 2 points. I want to push back on both Wize and Lana. First of all, Wize, it's unfeasible to have every game in your library be Call of Duty levels types of games. They'll just end up eating into each other.
Right. That's the upper echelon.
They're going to eat into each other. It does not work. You have to have games that kind of fill all the blanks.
You got to.
So right. And then to your point, Lemon, that you can't say, oh, well, Gears is $1 billion franchise. Just because Gears made $1 billion since it was incepted, Gears, Halo, they are not Call of Duty.
No. But I'm going to tell you.
Right. No, but you bring up, they're $1 billion franchise.
No.
They are
$1 billion franchises. no, listen to me. These are not franchises that struggle for money. They're gonna make their money anyway. That's what I'm trying to tell Wize when he was like, "Oh, they want to get Gears here." No, Gears is already there, buddy. Hold on, Gears is already there. Gran Turismo's already there.
Wait, rewind. Wize, finish. They want Fable to be the next.
They want pillars. They do not want a one and done and be done with it. That's what I'm trying to make you understand.
So I get that. I get that. And like I said, that's you're almost just saying, and people can argue, but you're just saying water is wet. Yes, every game that comes out. They want it to be a big hit. No developer.
It takes a game to make iterations.
When you're,
but it takes
when you say
a game doesn't come out and hit number one.
Let me finish. Let me
but
finish.
Like for example, it might take another iteration of Fable, but I'm saying that they're risk averse right now. Like if Fable comes out and does okay,
it doesn't matter.
They're not going to greenlight another Fable.
A South at Midnight. None of single-player, narrative-driven games are ever going to be Call of Duty level games. None of them.
When you say they're trying to get it to be the next Call of Duty, that's implying like as someone said, you want multiple releases. I'm saying for it.
No, I'm just talking about.
Let me see if I can explain it. What you're saying is they want the first one to come out and be successful enough that they can get a second one and grow on that. And
exactly.
Even if
that
it is
which has always been gaming.
Say that then.
That's
about gaming.
But
they don't want to keep going back and looking at new IP over and over again.
But they're looking for higher margins probably.
Right.
They're looking for higher margins.
Naturally, with gaming,
they want a stable IP
going up. Like naturally, they're wanting.
How do we know gaming
plus
expenses
the Activision deal? And
we never seen anything showing the proof of that.
I'm just looking at the McDonald's down the street went up, so I'm assuming gaming has
They look at the King model.
We get $20 an hour.
They
McDonald's
look at the King model. They look at the COD model. They look at the EA Sports model. They see that these iterative games. That's what they want. They want pillars. That's what they're looking for.
But you can't get those with
you're not going to get those.
The
problem when you was that. Okay. No. You can't. So when you say they're not giving them a second chance, what are you? Sorry, Fabio, you've been silent for so long.
No, go on, Triple.
No, I was just saying like you're saying they're not giving them a second chance, but like what are you comparing it to? Don't just say I've forgotten, but Hi-Fi Rush. You can't just look at Hi-Fi Rush and use that as a single example. Like even prior to Call of Duty, everything like that. Even you can. I know we don't want to bring up PlayStation, but even PlayStation in the same boat. If the first game isn't making money, we're not going to greenlight the next one. Chances are. So when you say we want the next Call of Duty, next Battlefield, I'm just like, if you say we want the next Call of Duty, Battlefield, Madden, like that's how gaming has been forever. We want the first one to make money. We want the sequel to make even more money, and the third one, and so on. So when you say Call of Duty and Battlefield, you're really being specific to those that are games as a service, multiple releases a year, at least in Call of Duty's case, and you're drawing comparisons to those. That's where you're losing me.
Mea culpa would be like they're not looking for something that's like a one and done, and they're like, okay, we're done, and now it's not selling. Okay, let's go back and try it in the second shot, even though it didn't sell the first time, or it sold barely, or it sold decent enough. But let's do it. It's going to be a palpable.
Looking for lightning in the bottle. Everybody's looking for that, dude. Everybody's looking for lightning.
Everybody's looking for lightning. So I do want to say before we get. Cherry Wake Fabio was going to say something after
but I think in the past they were more appetite, more risk, more risk forward. In the sense that they did these projects. Grounded would not have been greenlit in today's society, in today's environment in Microsoft. I'll tell you that much. Grounded 2 definitely would have been.
Okay, that sounds good.
Fabio,
that fucking Lighthouse game got greenlit,
guys.
Okay, so yeah, exactly. I'll bring back that Keeper was greenlit, and second of all, if you're going with that metric as saying if a studio is going to be shut down or not, or if a game is going to be shut down or not even Sony would continue with their own franchise, because they make single player driven games that they become popular at release, and with time they end up dying because everyone stopped playing those games. Eventually they're going to make as much success as Call of Duty, Battlefield, or Fortnite ever. So by going to that stupid fucking logic, even Sony will be shutting down their things, and they're not. Of course they're not.
Plus you have to look at the fact that Microsoft still has Game Pass, and they have to have games in that service. So if they're expecting every single game to be a Call of Duty type of thing,